Right, well, we are aware that there is no sound right now on our YouTube channel. We are looking to solve that. In the meantime, for those of you watching us on Barça 1, there is the lineup. You can comment on it, you can rate it from 1 to 10, and let us know. Hopefully we will solve those sound issues. In the meantime, Alexi Baceta, Adrian Bialkowski, how are we doing, guys?
Not too bad. The lineup, I'm quite happy with it. Hopefully get the revenge on Las Palmas this time round.
Adrian?
Always good to be here. The story of tonight is revenge. We need to get a win after what happened in the last game against Las Palmas.
It says right now, let me just check. I'll try and up the volume. There we go. That's good. We've got sound. Good. Thank you very much. We apologize for that. Guys, welcome to Barça Live. As Adrian was saying, it's revenge time. It's revenge time against Las Palmas because they rained on our parade on the day of the 125th anniversary, and we did not like that. We didn't like it. We didn't appreciate it, Las Palmas. So we're coming to rain on your parade today, whatever that parade is. And of course, it's important as well to win today because Atlético de Madrid won earlier on 3-0 against Valencia, and that means that they are first in La Liga right now. So an important win for Barça today. Guys, thoughts on the lineup?
I'm quite happy with it. Obviously, a bit of rotation. Eric Garcia coming in, Pedri, Fermin, Casado. I think we say this every single program when we see some kind of rotation. It's a starting 11 on any other team. And it's just amazing. Obviously, Frankie de Jong hasn't been playing well, but now he's rested for Casado. Fermin coming in. 10 out of 10, always.
I want you guys on the live chat to rate that lineup from 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 the highest. Keep the comments coming. What would you have done differently? Is there anything that surprises you? Adrian Bialkowski.
Not really, maybe surprises me, but I'm happy that Marc Casado is back to the lineup because I was missing him. He was absolutely essential in the first half of the season for us, and lately that was not the case. So I'm happy to see him back as a titular. Also excited about Fermin. We'll see how it goes because this is not a usual midfield for us. So that's there's one thing, and another one. Eric and Cubarsí only played, I think, one game together against Valencia. So it's something to look out for how they will cooperate tonight.
Something to monitor, definitely. We celebrate that Eric Garcia has earned the trust of Hansi Flick, and today gets the starting job next to Pau Cubarsí. Some comments from the live chat. I assume, Adrian, one of your compatriots, Leonard Franciszek, says Lewandowski and Szczesny equals dream team.
Yes.
Dream team.
Agreed.
Noob Gaming says, guys, let's not underestimate Las Palmas. We cannot do that because, they beat us. They beat us at home.
We've learned.
Niraj Reddy says a 10 out of 10 for the lineup. Janet Louise says an 8. Absolution 04 says 9. Ezra 99 says 10. Nothing says 9. Valeria Z Nieves says a 9. Dominic Pietraszuk says 10 out of 10. So general consensus is that the lineup is satisfying to the culés today. Let's see if they can put in a good performance. Let's see what Hansi Flick had to say to our head coach. To our Mark Brown.
The preview of tonight's game against Unión Deportiva Las Palmas, as usual, we are with our coach, with Hansi Flick. Hi, Hansi, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
What do you expect for your team today in tonight's game?
No, we have to show that we deserve the top of the table. So hopefully we show it today.
You said yesterday that you have many games in the future. 4 changes in the lineup between Monday and today. What do you want with these changes?
No, it's like, so I said it also often before. We are now in a situation. It's very important for us. Every match is important, but also that we are now. We have a lot of players who are in a good situation, a good performance. They showed us, and we took care about that.
And the last one, you talked yesterday about the game of the first part of the season, but now Las Palmas is in a very worse situation. But do you expect a similar game with a very defensive team in front of you?
No, I think we are top on the table. We are Barcelona, and everyone and every opponent wants to hit us. So we have to. We know that, and the team knows that. I said this before. And we have to show that we deserve the top of the table.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Our coach talking about us. We have to demonstrate that we want to be the leader again in La Liga.
Indeed we do, indeed we do. Alex Ibaceta, do you think I will regret saying that Marc Brau was our head coach?
I would love to see that happen. We should do one day.
He talks a lot.
I was going to say, maybe the players would get tired of him after one day in a dressing room. One game, one dressing room. But they've had, Pep Guardiola maybe has that same style. I feel like Marc would be more of a Pep of kind of like expressions, hand motions, too much information at once.
Yes.
But I think...
Maybe players walking out onto the pitch a little bit late because the team talk was a bit too long.
Precisely. But I would love to see it at least for one day.
Okay, I also forgot to do key player. I've got to ask you guys who you think the key player will be today. And here are the options. Marc Casador returning to the lineup after a couple of games of absence. Pedri returning to his first team, to Las Palmas, the team we signed him from. Or Pichichi, Robert Lewandowski in that Pichichi race with Kylian Mbappe, who scored 3 in the middle of the week against Manchester City.
Yeah, definitely.
Those don't count for La Liga.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count for anything, Robert. Mbappe, I think, is getting back in rhythm, which is quite scary for Lewandowski. But as long as Spencer and I aren't together on the show, Lewa has a chance to do that. But I think Pedri is going to be key today, with the movement of the attack. Hopefully, get a lot of service into Lewa, to be able to get a couple goals. But I think Casado is going to be big as well. Obviously, coming into the starting 11. Frankie de Jong, I think, has been playing really well. So keeping that kind of pivot role into transition for the attack is going to be quite important. So I'm going to give it to Casado this time around.
Okay, Adrian is having some issues with his microphone, but he can do 1, 2, or 3 to try and answer that question. So Adrian, 1, 2, or 3? 2. 2 for Adrian. 2 for Adrian, who's having issues with his microphone. You guys on the live chat. Sam Plays is saying Leva. Anugrah saying 2, which is Pedri. Gurklos says Lewandowski. Shadowblade says Rafinha, going off of the options that we're saying. Cordian says Szczesny. Please not Szczesny. I don't want Szczesny to be the key player. I want Szczesny to play well. I don't want him to be the key player.
No.
Marco Delage says Pedri. Football Dude says Pedri. Gab says Pedri. Mala says Pedri. Lots of Pedris in the lineup. I'm sure he's going to be motivated today. A reminder, guys, that on Barça 1, you can find some Pedri content. For example, you can find 1-to-1 with Pedri, which is an interview of our host, Llorenç Tarrés, with Pedri, sharing details on his career, on his current state of form. Also on, well, there's a mini test there where he gives us some details on his personal choices, for example. So you can check that out on Barça 1. Let's go over Las Palmas' lineup, the team that beat us at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Jasper Cillessen, our former keeper, in goal, with Viti, Alex Suarez, Mika Marmol, and Alex Muñoz at the back. In midfield is Sugo, Javi Muñoz, and Bajcetic. On the right, Sandro. On the left, Moledo. Up front, Ollie McBurney. Alex.
Ollie McBurney, I love that.
I love the name.
It's such a Ollie McBurney.
It's got a good jingle to it.
It's like Ollie goal by Ollie McBurney.
We can't underestimate a team that has not won in its last 8 games.
Yeah, it's definitely they haven't had a clean sheet in those last 8 games either. But when you look at our records, you look at their records. They haven't won, no clean sheet. But then you look at the head-to-heads between us and them, and I think the most that we've scored was like 3 goals. And that was kind of a close call as well. So it's a team that have always given us problems. Obviously, there was a gap between now and before, but even 2018, the scores were never that big, and it was never that a convincing win, sort of say. So I think Las Palmas is never to be underestimated, no matter where they're on the table, no matter what team they have. It's for some reason it's kind of our weakness, sort of say. But today we'll win. It's fine. We're going to do fine. But again, you can't underestimate them.
We're going karaoke mode with Adrian Bialkowski. We've given him the mic. Adrian, should there be a Beware the Sandro sign on the Barca dressing room door?
Yes, it should. I hope that works. I feel like an MC.
Yeah.
Today. I had that when I was working sideline commentatory for Polish television. We had this. microphone, so that's a familiar feeling for me. What was the question? Sorry.
Beware the Sandro. Beware the Sandro. Beware the
Yes.
former player.
Yes,
Beware the former
beware
player.
the Sandro. Yes, he hurt us the last game we played. I don't think that's gonna happen today
Hopefully not.
again. I'm pretty sure it won't. I think the team will be extra focused just to get back on our winning streak. And they are on their losing streak, you might say. No, I'm not worried about Sandro, but I think this is what they call a partido trampa.
Yeah.
A seemingly easy game, but we have to be focused and play to our level to get the 3 points.
Well, let's hope it's not a partido trampa, a trick game for us. Let's hope that we can win convincingly tonight. Right, it's 16 minutes to kick off, so we're going to have to do a quick fire round of Guess the Player. Alex Ibaceta, this first one is for you. Who is the mystery player? This is past scorers in Las Palmas edition.
That's the past scores in Las Palmas. I came prepared for Mike's test today, so the thing is that Messi scored in the last ones. Jope. I'm gonna go for Neymar on this one.
You're going Neymar. Okay. You're going Neymar. Let's see what the live
feel
chat
like
is
it's not.
saying. Let's see live chat. What do you think? A lot of Neymars. A lot of Neymars.
That's
That
correct.
might be because
Yeah, the celebration.
it is the correct answer. There you go.
Oh,
Neymar.
not even the celebration.
1 for 1. 1 for 1. Adrian Bialkowski,
Yeah.
the MC
Oh,
on karaoke night.
karaoke.
Who's
night.
that?
Luis Suarez.
Oh, that.
That was straight.
Yeah.
Straight answer.
Well, it must be Luis Suarez, huh?
Yeah, the answer's still
Luchito.
coming in from the previous one, but now this
Luchito.
mixed
Well,
answers.
someone
Suarez
said-
and Messi.
Oh,
Messi and
Messi.
Suarez.
No, I don't
No,
think,
that
yeah.
bicep belongs to Luis.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's
It's Luis
Luisito.
Suarez.
I know my Luisito is my favorite, number 9.
Will the third mystery player be the player who completes the tridente?
Will it? Was it Ferran Torres?
I think it might be Ferran. It's not Messi because he's wearing last season's
Yeah,
kit, so it's a
yeah.
goal from last season.
Ferran, no, Rafinha, entonces.
You're going Rafinha.
Yes, I'm going Rafinha as well.
You're both going Rafinha as the team huddles up before the game. It's always good to see them huddle up. Who's got the
It's
leading
either
voice there?
Ferran or Rafinha. But I
Ferran,
think with the
Rafinha.
celebration, it's Rafinha because he always goes here.
He scored
I
this
can tell you
wonderful
that
like that.
right
shot.
now I'm only seeing one correct answer on the live chat, and that is from Elias Zayad.
Or Gundo.
It is Ilkay Gundogan, who scored a late
Yeah.
penalty last season to win in Las Palmas. A late
Boom.
penalty to win in Las Palmas.
We did 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
It was 2 out of
It's
3.
fine.
Was that quick enough, Jordi Cochran? Was it? He says perfect. He says
Perfect,
perfect. The update on Barca's lineup with Szczesny in goal, Koundé, Eric Garcia, Cubarsí and Balde at the back. Casado back in the lineup with Pedri in midfield, Fermin ahead of them, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, Lewandowski up front. How do you like that lineup? Do you give it a thumbs up on the live chat if you do like it? Thumbs down if you don't like it. I don't know why you wouldn't. For me, it's a thumbs up. For you guys?
Definitely. I think
Adrian can only go
double.
1 thumbs up today.
Oh, I can.
Oh, you
do-
can
You got it, you got it, you got it.
double
You got
thumb.
it.
Mark, is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you? The lineup.
For me, thumbs up, the lineup, and for being the head coach of Barca one time in my life. So thank you very much, Alex, to think
compared
that
you to
I
Pep.
could be
That's
a
how
good
much I
head coach
respect
for
you, Mark.
Barca. So it was just
A dream.
This was for all my heart. It's a dream, yeah. But I have to say that maybe I will give many words to the players before to start the game. So thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for me. I like this lineup. It's important to have fresh players. We have big games in the next week, so it's important to have all the players in the team. So I like it. So, well, I have to say that today I have a quiz, Robert, very related with the photos, guys. So
Okay.
Yeah.
many keys in the guess the player
Do it.
for tonight's quiz, guys. So let's go with the first one, and this will be for you, Alex. I will start with you because I know that you have a good memory. So let's go now to know. You talk about players who scored here in Las Palmas, but I want to know who scored in the last Barça Las Palmas
Mark,
in the first leg.
I came prepared today.
Alex, it was Rafinha.
It was Rafinha.
Was it
Mark.
Lewandowski or
Rafinha.
Lamine?
I came ready.
Which player
so
of the
you-
Tridente scored against Las Palmas in the first part of the season?
I came ready so you don't make me look bad. So it's Rafinha. I don't know if Mark. Yeah. Rafinha.
Vamos.
Mark may have lost communication with us.
I think he did.
I think he did.
For the one time that I get it spot on, that I'm ready for his quiz.
Guys, I have to say that I think that I don't have you
See.
at my ears, so
the one
it's
time I was
difficult
ready.
to communicate with you. I don't know if Alex was good with the answer.
She was.
So I think that the best thing I could do is to go straight with the kiss, and maybe we will have to play with all the Barca Live fans. So I will have the second question for tonight's game, that it could be difficult. The second one is, who did never score in Las Palmas? I cannot ask you to you, Adrian, Alex, or Robert, because I don't hear you, but I want to play also with Barca Live fans in the chat. You can say which player never scored in Las Palmas. Neymar, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho. One of the guests, the player was Neymar, so we know that Neymar scored at least one time here in Las Palmas, but the other Brazilian player, difficult to know. And I have to say that it was Ronaldinho, because Ronaldinho never played against Las Palmas. Rivaldo scored in 2000 years, so 25 years ago. I know it's difficult to know that. And let's go with the last question. Also, you can play in the Barca Live chat, as I said, is how many goals did Pedri score with Las Palmas? Remember that Pedri played for 2 seasons with the team. It was in the second division when he was only 17 years old, but it was difficult for him to score some goals. So the answers are 2, 4, and 8. I don't know exactly. You can go quickly with the good answer. Remember that Pedri scored many goals with Barca, especially this season, especially 2 seasons ago. But with Las Palmas, I will give you some extra answers, extra time just to know. But I have to say that it's 4 goals for Pedri in these seasons that he played with Las Palmas. So I don't know if you played very good also in Barca Studios, Robert, Alex, and Adrian, with these questions. As I don't have enough time, I have to go very quickly with you guys. I will give you my secret numbers, some technical issues, but it doesn't worry for me, because what I want to give you some stats related with tonight's game. Remember that I like to give you many stats tonight. The numbers are 9, 4, and 11. I will give you some extra seconds just to know what those numbers could be. Remember, all those numbers are related with tonight's game. This is a stadium where we have not played many games, because between 2001 and 2015, Las Palmas was out of La Liga, and between the last time also last season we played, but it will be 6 years without playing in this stadium. So 9 is the number of goals that we scored here in this stadium. Remember that in the past Las Palmas played in another stadium, but in Gran Canaria Stadium we have scored 9 goals. Let's go to the number 10 at least in tonight's game. 4, the consecutive wins that we have in La Liga. 4 consecutive wins. Let's go to the 5th one. And the last one is important because it's 11 clean sheets this season. 3 of the last 4 games, Barca finished the game with 0 goals received. So these are my stats, guys. Different way today of commenting these secret numbers, but to end this long speech, I will say you my prediction. I think that today Barca will win 3-1. Thank you, guys. I have to say goodbye. At least we have to go to our position, so good luck.
Goodbye, Mark. Right. 7 minutes, 40 seconds remaining until kickoff, and what we are seeing right now is today, Pedri in Gran Canaria signing autographs. He's from there, of course, and there was great expectation, great joy to see him. Also, Ronald Araujo signing some autographs, Gavi taking some pictures. So it's always nice to see the players with the fans, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always wholesome to see, you know, someone especially like Pedri, who's become such a, you know, a main figure in the island. He's gotten far, and I think it's probably nice for him to get that recognition as well. You know, just being there with his people, being there at home, and for them to kind of put him on a pedestal in the best way possible. It's nice to see, and it's nice for him to have that as well.
Right, well, Marc Brau shared his prediction. I want you guys on the live chat to share your predictions as well. Keep them coming, guys. Marc Brau said a 3-1. I am going with a clean sheet with a 2-0. While you type your predictions on the live chat, keep them coming. Alex.
I went for a 0-4.
Oh, you're predicting goals.
I predicted goals. I was going to predict less, and then I looked Jordi in the eye, and I was like, no, we're going for 4. I think we're confident, so.
So I'm cautiously optimistic tonight. So only 2-1 and no clean sheet for us, I think. I'm afraid, but I think, like I said, it's a tricky game. And I normally, that I'm going for like 4 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals all the time, but I don't know. Tonight I'm a bit worried about this game, so only 2-1 from me.
Okay, let's see what the live chat is saying. Modulamu Awalaja says 4-0 Barça. Ayush Sangwan says 3-1. Messiah says 2-0 like me. Carolina says 3-1 Barça with a lot of fire emojis. Shadowblade says 4-0. Football is Life says 5-1. Rich Chock says 3-4. Ooh, that would be entertaining, but I don't want to concede 3 goals.
No.
Mala says 5-1. Whittingham Sharinamai says 4-0 Barça. Valeria Z. Nieves says 1-4. Mr. Greeny says 4-1. Cordian says today Lamine will overcome his goal weakness. I wouldn't call it a weakness. I'd say a little bit of a drought and score 2 goals. Who else? Bakulu says Shark should have started instead of Lewandowski. Well, we might see the Shark in the second half. Miriam Adbidi El-Baki says 1-3. And Abu Ali Dabar says Barça is back. True. Fandobrego Mazazu says Adrian top with a rocket emoji. Is that a friend of yours, Adrian, or is it someone who just really enjoys your punditry?
Maybe he likes me
The
being
mic.
the MC.
Yeah?
And I wanted to say that I have the same microphone as Mark, but he couldn't hear us. In
Yeah.
the end,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alan
Well,
Andrade.
it's always nice to hear. So thank you very much for that comment.
Alan Andrade says, today is my cousin's birthday. Can we please win for him? Shout out to your cousin, Alan. I hope it's true that it's his birthday. If it is, happy birthday to your cousin, Alan Andrade. Okay. So on this show, if you've been following, as we've got 4 minutes remaining, I think it's a good time to address the fact that Alexi Baceta is in the studio. Spencer Siegel is not in the studio. Therefore, the door is open for Robert Lewandowski to score. When those two have been together, when Alex and Spencer have been together, Robert Lewandowski has not scored. Here's what's been happening in the last few shows.
Dear Spencer.
Dear Spencer, I do miss you, even though you bully me and you push me onto the sofa. But for the good of the team and towards the end of the season, I think that we should not see each other.
I think you're right. I think this is a problem between us. But I need you to take as much responsibility for what's going on here as I am. Because clearly, Levy knows how to score goals. He just doesn't know how to do it when we're together. And for that reason, we need to be apart. So long. Farewell.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. I just broke up with Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How-
that was a sad
It's a
moment.
sad thing.
It's a sad moment. Spencer and I have had a lot of good memories on the show, but you know, sometimes you have to make the decision for the greater goods, no matter if it feels like it's the wrong thing to do. And I think Levy scoring is for the greater good of everyone, and it's something that you have to, you know, sacrifice.
We have a question on our screens. How do we solve this conundrum, the Alex, Spence, Lewandowski conundrum? Should we, option 1, never have them together again, Alex and Spence? Option 2, bring this to Levy. See if Lewandowski has the
Levy.
solution to this.
Fair.
like bring this issue to him, go to training one day, take you and Spence and say, hey, can you like
Can you like
break this jinx?
Can you
just
like link
exactly,
us,
exactly. I
please?
like this. Option 3, just keep trying.
Oof. I mean, we've been trying for a long time, and I think it's gotten to the point where both Spence and I have just gotten to the conclusion that, you know, there's how much more can we keep trying if you know it's going to end.
You cannot force these things.
Exactly.
I
You
think.
can't force
You
it. You
have
can't force the
to
feeling. You can't force it.
Let
so.
them come to you naturally.
Yeah,
I think.
but I think
like
the
in
Levy
every
connecting us.
relationship.
I like that idea.
I like this. You know,
Yes.
have Spence and me and just
Yes.
connection, so Levy can score goals.
I love the idea. The chat, just keep trying, says the chat. Elizabeth Nichols, nothing, says 3 as well. Football Edit says 3 as well. Mala, 3. Lots of 3s. Just
Lots of threes,
keep trying.
right? So feel
Alia
really
says
good
today
of-
is my brother's birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday to Alia's brother. I trust that what Alia is saying
I trust
is
Alia.
correct. So happy birthday to Alia's brother. As the players are stepping onto the pitch, a reminder of Barca's lineup, guys, with Szczęsny in goal, with Koundé, Eric, Cubarsí and Balde at the back, Casado and Pedri in midfield. Fermin as the attacking midfielder, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, and Lewandowski up front. How do you like that? Rate it from 1... Oh, let's do stars. From 1 star to 5 stars. Star emojis. Ooh. Is it a 5-star lineup for you? Is it 4-star lineup? Is it a 3-star lineup? Let us know. It's not a 1-star lineup. I mean, for me, it's 4.5.
I would say 4.5. 4.5.
You're going
I think
5, Adrian.
I'm
I
giving
think he's
5.
going 5.
Yes. I'm really happy with the lineup. And like I said, I'm really happy to have Marc Casado back. I'm excited about Eric Garcia and Cubarsí partnership. We have Koundé back, who missed the last game. Well, not all of it, but 60-something minutes in the first part of the game. And of course, since I have my guys Lewandowski and Szczęsny, I'm really happy and excited about the lineup.
Right, well, we're going to show you an image right now, which is a banner that the players are going to stand in front of. Okay, I think they're going to do it after this. As they salute each other, as they say hi to each other, the players are going to stand in front of a banner which I would really like Marc Brau to comment on. The banner says, "Respect referees, respect football." Marc, your take.
Hi again, guys. Hi again. We have the connection back, as you know. Sorry just for doing long speeds. No, you want me to talk about the referees? Okay. Well, I have to say that for me it was like a teacher yesterday, Hansi Flick, when he talked about the referees, that we have to protect them, we have to respect them, and I agree. So I have to say that I learned the lesson, and I think that it's good also for the players to give support to the referees. And okay, it's okay. I will try also to have respect on them. For sure, as Hansi Flick said yesterday, without referees we cannot play football. So it's important to respect them, especially when other teams don't respect them. So I swear it. I learned the lesson.
Okay, I think
we'll get back in the 60th minute.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, exactly. We'll come back
We'll
to you,
see
Mike,
about
in
that.
the 6th minute of the game as the first tackle by a Las Palmas player is.
But I want to say something. I want to say something.
Say
Of
it.
course, as Hansi Flick said yesterday, referees can do mistakes. For example, as the same referee that we have today was the referee of the first game between Barça and Las Palmas, and there were 2 clear penalties on Las Palmas area. But okay, he did a mistake, as I can do a mistake today, just to remember. But we have to respect them.
Exactly. I think there's obviously a clear line in between. You can complain about a refereeing decision, and you can say that it's the wrong decision.
Yeah.
But you can do it respectfully,
Yeah.
and there's no need to chase them after a few days.
Yeah.
And there's no need to put all of your crowd against them.
I have a really
And in the era of social media, there's no need to create hate against referees. I think there's a clear line between protesting a decision
Yeah.
and just being evil and violent against referees, basically.
I have a picture for you, Robert.
Also, let me just say that if you say that you will not comment on the refereeing when your team is winning, please go on and don't comment on the referee when your team is losing as well. So be true to your word. And like everybody likes referees when your team is winning, when the league is going well.
Yeah.
But once, maybe after some questionable decisions, sure. But we all humans, and it's important to have respect.
See, I'm always of the opinion that yes, a refereeing decision can go against you in one game, 2, even 3 sometimes. Let's take the Getafe game, for example. There's a clear penalty on Jules Koundé that VAR didn't intervene on, and that the referee decided was not a penalty. If Barca had that opportunity, Barca might have won that game. But on the other hand, there were chances that didn't go in and mistakes made by our own players. The level of football was not good. So that is not the only factor why we don't win.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, they can change the course of a game with one decision or another. Our players can also change the course of a game with finishing better, passing better. So it's everyone.
I think there's a difference between complaining and respecting.
Yeah.
Because you can complain to a referee knowing that they made the wrong decision, without disrespecting them. Essentially, you're kind of opposing a healthy kind of argument between you and the referee. Because at the end of the day, they do make mistakes just like anybody else. But when you cross the line of respect, when you start, insulting the ref for not making the decision that you wanted to be called, or just going beyond that, that's where it gets, pretty nasty towards another human being. Oh, wow, okay.
Well, Barca going early here as the game is underway, and a free kick called in favour of Barca. In conclusion, guys, we can complain about refereeing decisions. We can't blame it all on them, and we have to be respectful towards them. So from that, I go to the question, who will be the first scorer of this game? Will it be option 1, Lewandowski, option 2, Lamine Yamal, option 3, Rafinha? Mark Brouw, you first. Who will be the first scorer?
I think it will be Rafinha, the last scorer against Las Palmas. Remember that Rafinha also scored the winning goal last season against Las Palmas, but he didn't score here last season, so I will go with him.
Okay, well, Barca go quickly with the set piece here. Koundé back to Rafinha. Rafinha with the cross inside. And the opportunity for Eric Garcia into the hands of Jasper Cillessen. Guys, first scorer.
Mi niño Rafinha.
Your Niño Rafinha?
My niño Rafinha.
Is it your Niño Lewandowski?
Every time I go against my boy Lewandowski, he scores.
So go against
first. So today I will go again with Lewandowski. I think this is his game to open.
I am going to go with Lamine Yamal breaking his scoring drought as the ball is played into the box. And now Las Palmas, careful, have a chance to run with Sandro over to Oli McBurney, the name that Alex Ibaceta likes the jingle of. Incoming cross, Koundé heads it up in the air. Now Moledo picks it up inside the box, drives it outwards. The shot into the hands of Szczesny. Can he pick up the rebound? Sandro with a chance.
Nice.
It was McBurney, sorry. And
It's offside.
it's an offside.
It's offside.
Okay.
The second action. Yeah, not the first one, but just the second one. Oli McBurney, who's playing instead of Fabio Silva, the player who scored the second goal in Montjuic, and the top scorer with Sandro with 7 goals this season, Fabio Silva, the Portuguese. This is the reason, because Oli McBurney is playing tonight as the striker. And we can see that Las Palmas is pressing high more than they did in the game in Montjuic.
Was that guy's...
Yeah.
It was.
The
You are
Barca
being
official
summoned.
intelligence-
You are being summoned, Robert.
the Barca official intelligence wants to make its prediction. It's still 0-0. I'm in favour of it.
No advantage
Right, Barca
today.
official intelligence. What is your prediction for today's game?
Well, there's something about Las Palmas that I just never quite liked. If I'm going on vacation, I prefer the cold. Give me a little bit of falling snow. Kind of like my comrade who's not there with you today. I heard that's what he's out doing. So, for that reason, it's Barca winning this game on the road by a count of 0-3.
Oi.
Lewandowski inside the box. Almost scored. The ball is still floating around here. Now Lamine Yamal picks it up. Oh, what a turn. Lamine tries to put it back in. Is it Lamine? Leming back to Balde. Balde with the cross. The header goes wide. A chance there for Barca. Barca official intelligence. I have no idea what you said. What was going on with your sound? What is your prediction?
I said 3-0 Barca, damn it!
Okay, sorry. 3-0 Barca. What is it?
I said 3-0 Barca, damn it!
Okay, 3-0 Barca. Okay, calm down, settle down, Barca official intelligence. Okay, I believe it said as well that this guy here, Spencer Siegel, is off skiing.
He's off skiing.
Look at him.
What a life.
Look at him. Spencer Siegel, missing the show. He's gone skiing. More on that later. More on that later. We have more information on Spencer's skiing trip.
That's how you deal with a breakup.
Exactly, yeah. You break
Good
up with
free kick,
someone on the
guys.
show. Yeah, free kick. You break up with someone on the show
Good free
and you
kick.
go skiing.
Yeah,
Mark.
and it's a good free kick. It's very close from in front of the box. So it could be a good option for a right foot player, but I see Rafinha also ready to shoot, but of course also Robert Lewandowski, who has scored 1 goal from a free kick. It was against Valencia last season, and it was in a very similar position. So it could be one of the biggest attempts in the first half of Barca, only 5 minutes played. But it's a big opportunity, big chance for Barca with Robert Lewandowski looking direct to Jasper Cillessen. So let's go. It could be a good option for Barca, Robert.
Okay, let's see. 5th minute of the game. Free kick in favour of Barca. Good for a right footer. Rafinha's there as well, but Lewandowski will take. Lewandowski with a shot goes high.
No, that wasn't great.
It wasn't a great free kick, but okay. Comments from the live chat. New channel says, I think Yamal needs to score today, but for me, Rafinha will score the first goal. Okay, good prediction. A few comments from Jenny, Lucas Griffioen, from Sohil. Let us see the game. Please show us the match. Let us see the match. We can't, guys. We don't have the rights to do so. We've been doing this show for 7 years. We do not have the rights to show the game on YouTube, on Facebook, on Barca 1. Game rights are expensive, guys. What we do is provide a commentary, provide entertainment. We ask you questions, we interact with you. You send in comments, we read them out, we call you out, or shout you out rather. So yeah, I mean, we can't show the game.
No, there's a lot of.
We would love to.
We would love to, actually.
We try to keep you informed.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
As much
one
as we
day.
can.
What was that?
It was about your annoyance with artificial intelligence.
Oh, Alia
Alia,
says, my
yeah.
favourite thing is Robert's annoyance when artificial intelligence starts calling him. Yeah.
Basically, sounds about right. I thought it was your favourite person thing in the studio, Robert.
Okay, here is Alejandro Balde making a run forward. Balde, go
A
Balde, go
foul?
Balde. He's fouled from behind.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely. Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe it could be a yellow card. I say it with respect. But it could be. But I have to say that I like the way that Barca start the game. I think that Barca start with a good intensity, also Las Palmas. But I think it's quite a little bit different for what happened in the game in Montjuic. Remember, that game started at 2 p.m. It's difficult for us. So, well, I think Barca started better today.
Yes,
1-2 with
I was
Koundé.
there at this game, and really the atmosphere was like everybody was waiting to have a paella instead of being there in the stadium. And it also kind of was like that on the pitch with our players. So this time I feel the energy is back. Definitely this hour is a better hour to play a football game and to watch it as well and to cheer on it as well. Yes, definitely. No games allowed in Spain at 2
Careful.
p.m.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, no, there should be no games at 2 p.m.
No,
there
it
should be
should
no
be
Monday
banned.
games. There should be no
No.
Friday games.
No.
No Monday games.
Maybe like 7 p.m. would be better than 9 p.m.
8 p.m. Get the balance in there.
Good for the kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely you can't really take your kids to the stadium when it's so late. Well, I guess it's the weekends, but do you really want your kid to be awake at 12 p.m. after eating sweets and
Come on,
popcorn?
this is Spain.
Sweets and
They
popcorn.
are awake anyway.
It's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah, they are awake at even 1 a.m. sometimes. I notice. So
We're keeping the kids awake on
are.
the live chat as well.
We are keeping the kids
Las
awake.
Palmas make a move. Careful here. Did the ball last go off of Balde? Yes, it did. Corner kick to Las Palmas, Mark.
Corner kick, the first of the game. We have to be careful on especially defenders of Las Palmas, a former Barça player, Mika Marmol, also Alex Suarez, and also Oli McBurney, who is now next to Paco Garcia and Robert Lewandowski. So, first corner kick of the game for Las Palmas.
Okay.
Let's see
Set
what happens.
piece opportunity for Las Palmas. Beware, beware. 9 minutes played. Incoming cross. The ball cleared by Lewandowski. A volley from the edge of the box goes wide.
Oh, I thought that had gone
That
in.
looked
That
more
was-
dangerous than it probably was.
Yeah, definitely.
It
It was the right height, just really far out.
It,
From this angle, we could see how far. Yeah, that was way out.
I have to say I'm just behind the goal, and it was close, but not as close to put Chesney nervous. So
Yeah.
everything was under control for Tech.
Well, Mark, you do say like to make Szczesny nervous. I think there's nothing that makes Szczesny nervous.
No.
Like maybe seeing his kids fall on the floor, that makes him a bit shaky.
You
but,
think?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like
if it's a hard fall.
I feel like he would just be the one to kind of like walk it off. Walk it off. You're fine.
There might be some Szczesny content coming soon on Barça One and other Barça platforms. There might be.
Maybe.
Just saying.
Just maybe.
Just saying. I might have learned how to pronounce his name
Might
and then forgotten.
by then.
no, you're getting good. You're getting good.
Szczesny.
Yeah.
Szczesny. Szczesny.
I think Adri just says yes to make you feel better,
But
Mal.
see,
Just
No, but he is getting good. I mean, honestly, most of the people here in Spain, they just don't even try.
they say tech. Careful
Yeah.
here, Sandro Ramirez. Oh, it's Oli McBurney rather trying to get into the box. Koundé a bit too
Koundé.
casual for my
Koundé,
liking.
Yeah, woof.
Yeah, clear it away. Kunde.
Clear it
I
away,
want to have the
Koundé.
confidence
Clear
that Koundé has. He just casually just strolled inside the box with two Las Palmas players in front of him, and he just kept the ball and kept going, as you do. And he did it. Really,
By the
really
way,
well.
he played, I think, 126 games already for us, and he's on number 5 when it comes to Frenchmen in Barcelona.
Okay,
So he might actually next season break the number 1.
so wait a minute. Who would be the other 4? I'm guessing Thierry Henry is there.
Yeah.
Ludovic Julie.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know if I remember all of them actually.
French. Oh, Lucien Muller was French, and he played for a few seasons for Barca in the 60s. And
I don't think he was on the list.
oh, was he not? Okay, careful here. Pedri trying to feed it through to Lewandowski. Guys, what would you like from this game? What are you expecting from this game? What are you hoping for in this game? 3 points, however, like last Monday against Rayo Vallecano, just get it done. 3 points. A better game than versus Rayo, which is my option. And option 3, no Sandro goals. I also hope for that, but I just want a better game than against Rayo. That game was not great. Option 2.
So can I say I'm looking forward to number 1, 2, and 3 because they are not mutually exclusive, and I think we deserve to have all of these things happen tonight. So let's go for all of them.
Are we having a bit of
We are.
a bit of an argument with Lamine Yamal? Well, let's say he was just a little bit late to, and there's a slight step on the tip of the toe of Viti, but nothing punitive there.
It wasn't that. It was a late tackle. I mean, that does really, really hurt, but it wasn't anything, mala intención, bad tackle. It was just late, unfortunate.
Mark, what are you hoping for? 3 points, however, a better game than against Rayo, or no Sandro goals?
First one. 3 points, however. We need to win. We have important games in the next weeks, but after the victory of Atletico de Madrid in Valencia, tomorrow Madrid will play against Girona. We are back to the top of the standings, so today 3 points, and let's go to think on Atletico.
Way offside.
It's an offside.
That has to be an offside as Las Palmas
was
make a
like,
run forward. Here is Sandro inside the box. The shot,
meters.
Szczesny
So
saves,
there's
and he was the trading player, right?
Are they calling it offsides? Because I think
Come on.
Oh, they were
I
both
mean-
offside.
he was the
Yeah,
trailing player.
They were both offside though.
Were they?
Yeah.
But how can you not call it as a linesman? I mean,
No, I
That's-
think
that's-
Sandro was offside as well on that one.
both of them, but like meters.
Yeah.
Okay, corner kick for Las Palmas.
Two
Sandro
corner
Ramirez
kicks for
will
Las
cross it
Palmas
in.
already.
Incoming cross by Sandro. Careful there. Loose ball inside the box. The shot on the turn. Goes wide. Oof, Mark, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
What a big item for Las Palmas. What a big item. The first was a great save by Chesney. So third corner kick for Las Palmas. I said that Barça started good the game, but I have to say that Las Palmas also is playing better than last games. Only 1 point of the last 18 in La Liga, but it's a strong the start of Las Palmas.
They're a team that is, for some reason, very motivated against us. What have we done to them?
What have we done to them?
Sandro Ramirez, another cross inside, too high. Guys,
Too
we need
much.
to increase the love for Barça. We need
love.
to help our Barça. We need to
We
support
do.
our Barça. We need to fill the live chat with blue and red hearts. Blue and red hearts. Do it. There you go.
For the chat.
Give us some blue and red hearts. We need some Blaugrana energy, some Blaugrana heart to, for the win.
For the win.
Climb back into the first position of the standings
We
after
do.
Atletico de Madrid.
2 would be 1 point clear of Atleti if we
Yeah.
get 3 points.
Ooh, nice t-shirt, Adrian, by the way. New?
It is nice.
New one?
Have you seen the back of it? It's really nice.
I haven't seen the back of it. Can
the
you
back
show
of
us
it
the
is
back
really
of it?
nice. Here, I'll take care of your mic. A little twirl.
Ooh, it's a nice one. Nice one. I like it.
10 out
I
of
like
10.
it. I like it. Here's Lamine Yamal. Lamine.
You can get it online and at Barça store
Yeah.
at the official website. So
Ooh.
if anyone's interested,
I didn't see
Barça
that
ships
one.
worldwide now. So go and get it.
Nice.
It's not even
yeah.
that expensive. So
A bonus.
Do it, guys. I mean,
A
yeah.
bonus.
yeah.
Have you-
I like the retro logo. You know?
Yeah,
One
it
of
is
our
really
first
nice.
ones.
Here we go. Lamine Yamal almost won it back there for Barça. Eric Garcia comes across
Did it-
to intercept. Koundé had to stretch out, couldn't get to the ball. Here's Moledo. Barça trying to press Las Palmas, trying to force them into a mistake.
Did it rain in Las Palmas today?
Mark, did it rain in Las Palmas today?
No, it's a cloudy day, but I have to say that, for example, when we had a lunch, it was like 20 degrees, so it was good weather. Now it's a little bit colder. It's cloudy, but not rain. I have to say that if it rains in Las Palmas, I will say goodbye for all the season. So
Because I think on the side where Lamine is, it's like waterlogged on the pitch, no?
no, I have to say that it was many water, Robert, and Ragat Molo.
Yeah.
So they put many water on
Yeah.
the pitch.
They were
today.
watering the pitch.
Like it looks
They
like
watered it a lot.
That's weird.
too much.
Taz says we trust in Lamine.
Well, slows the ball down a bit,
Always.
doesn't it?
Always.
Alia loves my hoodie. I like my hoodie as well. I've
is
wanted
nice.
it for a while.
And you
like the
finally
neon
got it.
colours.
You
You can get that
finally
on the
got it
Barca
right.
store
I
as
like
well.
your pin.
I was gonna say, can we zoom in on the pin?
Oh yeah. Can we show the pin? It's probably like the 6th best Robert in Barca history. Robert
Fuck.
Prosinecki. Mark, I'm wearing the Robert Prosinecki pin today for good luck.
Well, it was not just the war for his career at Barca, but it's good.
Yeah.
And the socks as well, Robert.
Raise your hand on the live chat if you know who Robert Prosinecki is and was. Raise your hand.
The
I know.
Croatians know. They must know.
The Croatians must know.
Yes, shout out to all
Yeah.
the Croatians. It's a lovely country with great people.
Iconic 90s player.
True.
Yeah.
Sadly, don't have many.
I'm gonna
much
raise my
memories.
hand on the live chat. Marbrau's gonna raise
I
his
can
hand
do
on the
it
live chat as
too.
well. Not many raised hands on the live chat. British GT fan, Robert Van Eckhout, Jeffrey Onjeta. Alia says, why does Adrian have a mic? Because he's the MC of the show today.
Yes.
He's
I
doing
want-
karaoke at halftime.
I wanted to be like my friend and my idol, Mark Brau. That's the answer.
Don't tell him he's your idol. He's
Today he's head coach of Barcelona. He's Adri's idol.
Yeah, what
Don't let it get to your head, Mark.
yeah. Careful
Stay
here.
humble.
Ball played out wide to Koundé. Barca in possession.
We haven't had a lot of direct passes into the box or dangerous plays. I mean, we've only had one shot on target, 3 total shots.
Right, Mark, do you have anything to
I
say?
think
Because
we
we're going to have
started
to do
better than
something.
now.
Sorry?
No, just this. That we started well in the first 5 minutes, but after this, it's a tough game. We don't have to control the ball, and we don't have profundity. So we have to be better on the pitch. Right now, we have the possession, but we need more the midfielders to play with the ball.
Okay, Mark, well, we're going to see if our magic remote control works today as well, and we might take Pedri off the pitch for a minute if it does work. Alex, do you remember what we did the other day?
Oh, I do.
Do you remember what happened when we pressed the number 8 button?
The magic remote. Does the chat know what happens when I press the number 8 button on this remote? Magic happens.
Number 8 on the live chat.
Let's see. Right there.
Ah! Pedri! He's back. You're back, Pedri. It's lovely to have you on the show. Let's just make sure that nothing happens. There's a corner kick for Barça. Pedri, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, muy bien. Hacía tiempo que no me sentía así y ahora disfrutando.
Good to hear, Pedri. So you're staying here with us now to watch the game for a little bit. Is it Pedri? Is it not Pedri? Is it his evil twin? Don't know. Barca's corner kick. Las Palmas clear. Las Palmas want to run the counter-attack. Maybe it was a bad idea to take Pedri off of the pitch. Maybe it was a bad idea to take Pedri off the pitch because now Las Palmas are running, but Balde is going to run back and win it back for Barca. Okay, so Alex Ibaceta, Pedri's taken your place, and you made the mistake earlier on of telling us that you were preparing for a 10K race, which you are running tomorrow. Is that true?
It is true. I've been banned from my sofa, from my spot. I am running a 10K tomorrow. Half
I think you should go and prepare then. I think you should have one last round of training.
I think I should. I need to stretch the legs, not be too stiff sitting on the sofa. I'll let Pedri have his moment, I guess, rather than mine. So I'm gonna have a jog.
Do it.
I'll be back. Pedri, disfruta de mi esquina. I'm gonna go. All right. Are we ready?
Okay, so Alex is off for a jog in preparation, in training for her 10K race tomorrow. How do you think Alex is going to do in her 10K race tomorrow? Don't worry, because her spot is being filled by Pedri at the moment as Barca tried to play a through ball into the box. It goes straight into the hands of Jasper Silerson. Adrian, have you ever run a 10K race?
I don't run.
You don't run? Neither do I.
I have to say I tried it many times. It's not my sport. My sport was always football and basketball, and now it's swimming. So I try to swim as much as I can, but I
10K?
No. I don't know if I could like do 2K even, so no. No, but I swim a lot, yes.
Live chat, what is the longest you have ever run? Have you ever done a 10K race? Have you done a half marathon? Have you done a marathon? Let us know on the live chat. I'll read some of your comments out as Barca are attacking. Mark Brau, I don't run. I decided a long time ago that I didn't like running, therefore I don't do it. There's no point in me suffering.
Just like me.
Exactly.
Just like me, exactly.
Mark Brau, do you run? Have you ever done a 10-kilometer race?
No, the time I ran the most is when I arrived later for a Barca game at Camp Nou, and I had to go upstairs at the top of the stadiums. It was a Barca Madrid, and trust me that I've never run as fast as that day. But no, I have to admit that I need to do more sport.
Okay. Sam Play says marathon to lose weight. Oh, that's quite a way to lose weight. Kitty says 22 kilometers. Kudum says 21 kilometers. Careful here with the cross into the box as Bala goes up for it. Fermin can set it up for Lamine Yamal. Fermin could have taken the shot. Lamine Yamal tries to cross it in. Lewandowski to Fermin. No! And the Las Palmas defense clear. There's a defender still down. A chance there for Barca. Pedri not really protesting. I don't think there was a penalty or a foul there.
Pedri is very quiet. He's
No,
focused
nothing.
on the game.
Barca fan says 5k. Anika says 5k as well. Ice 011 says I run to my house after school. Yeah,
That's nice.
Carolina says 5 kilometers at the windsurfing camp, 8 a.m. in the morning. No breakfast for strengthening. Wow, no breakfast. That sounds like torture. There's Alex preparing for her 10k race tomorrow. You good, Alex? Yeah. Oh, okay. She's got support. She's got support. Okay, keep going, Alex. Keep going. Keep going in preparation as it's the 24th minute mark. We haven't really seen all that much danger created by Barca.
Sorry, Robert, you said something?
No, the Barca haven't created all that much danger.
No, but I think that Barca has more the ball, more passes, and at least, well, we lost a ball, but at least that Las Palmas only plays an attack when we lose the ball. So we need to keep the control because the counter-attacks are very dangerous like this.
Careful here, Las Palmas in space. It's played through to Moledo. Moledo will go one-on-one with Jules Koundé. The shot by Moledo! Oh, wide. A chance there for Las Palmas. Adrian.
Oh, that was a good play by Moleiro. Well, he's a good player after all. He was linked with some bigger clubs this summer and last summer, so good play. To go one-on-one against Koundé, it's not easy, but he tried to make a difference, and he was very close to actually scoring on goal. I'm not going to say scoring a goal because Wojciech Szczęsny is in the goal, but he was close to.
He was close to
getting
shooting
a shot on target.
Creating a shot on target. Yeah. Right. Barca in possession here. You good, Pedri? Good? Yeah?
Good.
Yeah. Pedri's good. Oh. Pedri's distracted. Pedri's
looking for something.
Pedri's looking for Alex.
Maybe.
Go, Alex. Go, Alex. Keep preparing. 10k is a long distance. There you go. She's got water. She's got she's got an orange as well. There you go. Okay. Oh dear. Throw into Barca. Mika Marmol with the clearance. Here is Fermin to Eric Garcia. Barca looking to break the deadlock. Who will the first scorer be, guys? I'm remaining next to my Lamine Yamal prediction. Adrian, are you still going with yours?
Still with Lewandowski until he proves me otherwise. I'm going with Lewandowski, but I'm also thinking a bit about Alex right now. You think that's...
Oh, big foul.
Oh,
big foul, and it's called in favor of Barca. Yeah, high boot.
I don't think it's wise to actually
On Lamine Yamal.
train so much.
Oof, yes.
Ooh.
On Lamine Yamal, yes, Mark.
But again, no yellow cards. I remember that in the first game against them, this referee also didn't show many cards. I think it could be good for that kind of games, but I don't know if for this reason, but remember the other one just at the start of the game, maybe one yellow card for one of Las Palmas players could be deserved.
Okay, set piece opportunity for Barca. Rafinha's going to cross it in. A dangerous chance here for Barca. Can we score? Can we do it? Jasper Cillessen with a two-man wall. It's on the close to the corner of the box, the right corner of the box. Rafinha and our man Pedri standing next to the ball. Rafinha straight into the hands of Jasper Cillessen, who wants to run, though there was no support from his... What?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, Barca official intelligence.
Hey, somebody pay attention to me.
I think you need to get up, Robert.
I don't really want to get up. Don't really want to get up. Is someone going to pay attention to the Barca official intelligence? Just our camera.
It will keep on calling
Pedri,
you know
Pedri's
that.
going to, yeah. Pedri's going to pay some attention to the Barca official intelligence as the ball is played into the box. Headed on by Lamine Yamal. Marc, Barca struggling to create up front.
Yeah. For example, last game against Rayo also, we didn't have as many chances as we used to generate, but I don't see Barca comfortable on the pitch. As Alex noticed before, the pitch is not very well, it's very wet, but I think that Barca has some problems just to create attempts because Las Palmas players close very good the lines and the counter-attacks are very dangerous, but I think that also something similar what happened, for example, in the second half against Getafe. We have to put the ball quicker for the box, and we have problems. We have problems to generate attempts, guys. But I have to say that maybe it's also because of the team that we have faced tonight. But Barca needs to put a little bit more energy. We want to create more attempts.
Yeah, Barca just a little bit too predictable maybe today. Pedri, what are you thinking? You just comfortable here watching? I don't know. Pedri doesn't want to say much. He's like focused on the game. Yeah, there he is. See, he's not much of a talker, Pedri, or not while he's watching games, I guess.
We started with good energy, but now we struggle. So, like Mark said, first 5-10 minutes were okay, and then I think Las Palmas started to get comfy with the defense, and now we cannot break the deadlock, really.
Ooh, the ball played into the box. Here is
Balde.
Balde off of the rebound. Balde gets a corner kick for Barca. Marc.
Yeah, I guess it's the second, I think. Second corner kick of the game. So when you're not good playing in attack or you are not generating opportunities, maybe set pieces actions could be good to start scoring.
Okay, well, corner kick for Barca. Pedri watching attentively. Corner played short. Back to Fermin, incoming cross by Fermin. Las Palmas managed to clear. Barca keep it inside the box. Yes, we can. Here's a chance on the turn. The shot! Just wide. May have been offside. No offside flag raised. A chance for Lamine Yamal.
Offside.
How's Alex doing?
Or
there
at
she
least
is.
not considered.
There she is. There she is.
I think she's back.
She's back. She's back. Okay, so that's it.
She got a medal.
Do you get medals in training?
That's the first time
She's doing the 10K tomorrow. She's doing the 10K tomorrow. I mean, you don't get medals for training.
So does it mean?
Oh, here's Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal 1-2 with Lewandowski. No. On the edge of the box.
So does it mean she doesn't have to run tomorrow?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when she comes back.
A medal?
Now, Sandro had gone down. Nothing there, says the referee. I reckon we should.
Nothing.
No, there was nothing there. I reckon we should get Pedri back on the pitch because clearly him being here is not helping. Barca need Pedri on the pitch, but careful here because there goes Rafinha back to Fermin. Here's Cazador. Cazador trying to feed it inside to Lamine Yamal. He gets in there on second instance. Here is Lewandowski trying to feed it back to Lamine Yamal. Las Palmas defense clear. It's a throw-in. Okay, so I think it's time to let Pedri go back to the Gran Canaria Stadium, and yeah, let's get things back to normal. Pedri, do you want to say anything before you leave? Alex, you're back.
I am back. That was just let me catch my breath.
What kind of medal did you get? Which color?
Who gets a medal in training?
And why?
And
The
why,
best-
yes.
Only the best, Robert. You have to be the best to
So
know
does
the
it
answer
mean you
to
don't
that.
have to run tomorrow?
I wish.
Careful, Balde with the long range shot wide. Guys, round of applause for Alex for completing her training. Round of applause for Alex.
I think I almost did 10k in studios. I should have worn my watch. Should have counted it for tomorrow.
Do you feel ready for tomorrow?
I feel ready for tomorrow.
Where
I
are you
think.
running this 10k race?
In Barcelona, by the beach.
Badalona, which is next to Barcelona.
Barcelona, basically.
Yeah.
By the beach, so I can't really complain. Just hoping it's as good weather as it is in Las Palmas right now, essentially. But we'll see. I feel good. Legs shaking off. I sweat a little bit. During the run. But it gives me a little pre warm up to tomorrow morning.
You didn't miss anything.
I figured.
Not really,
No,
no.
I was ready to run back and sprint back. That could have been like interval training if I had to sprint back for anything. But I didn't miss anything, did I?
Mark, what has happened? Oof. Yes, I just saw
Another
that.
big fault on a Barca player, another yellow card, but I say with respect. But the same that happened in the first game, this referee, it seems that lost his cards.
At least they're being like consistent.
At least there's
Yeah.
yellow cards. At least there's actual warnings. I mean, at the end of the day, referees can't do anything to the fouls that the players do, but what they can do is give the yellow cards to make it a bit more cautious.
That's
but
what Mark is saying, that they're not. That we feel like the referee might have forgotten his yellow cards at home. We
Yeah.
might have to send Spencer with some yellow cards. We might have to have him ski over there.
So it took 34 minutes for Mac to retract his.
Yes, that's a
No,
first
he did it
complaint.
respectfully. He did it respectfully. You did. You're always doing it respectfully, aren't you, Mark?
Yeah. And well, it's just another way to say that for me was a clear yellow card. Well, of course, it's not a big mistake, but it also happened the same in the first game. And okay, we know that there's different styles of refereeing. Some ones give many yellow cards. I don't like also that kind of referees. But yeah, at least that kind of actions of Oli McBurney or Sando maybe deserve a yellow card one. I think the Barca is too much predictable, guys, in attack in the first half. So we need to change something. We need to do something different because all the attacks are very well controlled for Las Palmas, the defenders.
We're seeing now that the medal says you came third. Behind who?
Behind, I mean, I think Pedri
So-
might have run laps around before he
I
came to
have
sit
so
on my
many
sofa.
questions. Like,
Let's
who
see.
was first and who was second?
We did see that Carlos Puyol was there with you, that Luis Suarez was there, Andres
David
Iniesta.
Villa was there as well.
Yeah, were they running as well? Were they?
There was no, it was actually our Jordi was out there running with me.
Okay.
He said he liked running, beat me to it essentially. So third place for me.
Barca playing in attack. What will the score be at half time, guys? Is it going to stay 0-0? Is it going to be 1-0 to Barca? Is it going to be 2-0 to Barca? I'm not predicting a Las Palmas goal. I'm going to go option 2, which is 1-0. Option 2, which is 1-0 to Barca. Let's see if we can get a goal. There's Pedri. Pedri's back on the pitch, by the way.
I'm going for 2.
You're going for 2? We're all going for 2. Maribral, what are you going with? Will the score be at half time?
With the heart, yes. With the head, no.
So with your head, you're going 0-0. With
But
your heart.
yeah. 1-1. I think we will score 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There
option
he
2.
is. I was worried for a while.
What's the chat saying? What's the chat saying? I see some option 3s.
I mean, considering we still only have 2 shots on target, says it all essentially. That you need to understand about this match.
Brandon White says option 2. Javier Gonzalez says option 3. Annabel Perla says option 3. Ice 011 says option 3. Taz and Rati not as optimistic, going option 1. Sandplay says option 2. New Channel says option 3. We're fairly optimistic about Barca's ability to score, and let's hope that we can do it. Here's Rafinha with a cross into the hands of Jasper Silerson. This is not looking fresh, guys.
I'm hoping I feel better than we do right now for my race tomorrow.
What time is the race?
9:30.
I see Hansi Flick. Sorry, guys. I see Hansi Flick a little bit worried. You know that we can watch Hansi Flick sometimes in Barca Live. We are following him, and I see him worried. Not making many gestures, not saying many things to the players, but he was very pensive. He was just thinking about what is happening. Maybe just thinking to change something in the second half.
I'm starting to think that we were all praising, just glowing with the fact that we were going to have 2 weeks with no midweek games. After seeing the game against Rayo and how we've started this one, I'm not all that sure that it's been good for us.
No,
to have all that rest in midweek.
Yeah,
Here's Fermin with a cross inside. Rafinha couldn't connect with it. That would have been a good chance.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Hansi Flick said it about Pedri specifically. It's like he's better when he's consistently playing without any rest.
Yeah.
And I think that goes to show that when you cut off that rhythm, that's why we hate international breaks from a club perspective, because it cuts off the rhythm, and players come back with a different, mindset, different physicality of everything. But it's not been great, and I think today we've been struggling. I keep saying it, but the 2 shots on target literally explains the game. 71% possession, 2 shots on target. We've not had any dangerous play at all. We're attacking, but we're not really creating anything that's convincing.
Careful here with Las Palmas making a move forward. Sandro Ramirez, the cross. Moleiro chasing it. Koundé clears. The ball falls back to a Las Palmas player. Another incoming cross goes off of Pedri. Throw in Las Palmas. Who was there, Alex, to support you when you were running outside? Which
I think it was David Villa was one of them.
David Villa's there?
I was tired, so it was all hazy.
Puyol was there as well?
Puyol was there. I did recognize the hair.
Yeah.
And that's all about. I remember.
Who else did we have? Did we have Iniesta? Was Iniesta there as well?
There? He might have been hidden behind Puyol's hair. Ronnie, Iniesta.
Was Ronaldinho there as well?
Your socks. Is that Ronnie on your socks?
Yeah, Ronaldinho's on my socks. Ronaldinho's on my socks, yeah.
So a good support system on my training.
Careful here, careful. Moleiro inside the box, Moleiro, the cross. Oh, Iniesta!
Iniesta's dancing.
Iniesta was there. I think Iniesta can stay with us. That's Iniesta dancing samba for you. Iniesta can stay with us. Iniesta can stay with us for good luck. Let's do it. Let's keep Andres with us.
Andres is always welcome anywhere.
Yeah, Andres is always welcome.
You cannot hate on Andres Iniesta.
You know who would also be welcome on this show, but has decided to go skiing instead? Spencer Siegel.
Spencer Siegel.
Let's go. I have some updates on Spencer. There's more Spencer skiing content as Barça. As Barça have the possession. Spencer went skiing, and I'm going to try and focus on the game, but also show you some content of Spencer skiing. I'm going to wait. Shall I wait for the ball to go out? As Koundé is fouled. Okay, good. Okay, so let's take a look at the video of Spencer here. There he is. There he is. Oh, coming in between the trees. Freeze. Okay, Spencer with the skiing jump there. How do you think that ends? How do you think that ends, guys? Option 1, torn ACL. Option 2, backflip. Option 3, just a successful landing. What do you think, guys? What do you think? 1, torn ACL. 2, backflip. I don't know if he's got enough lift on that jump there for a backflip.
Probably not enough
Option 3, successful landing. Any thoughts?
Let me tell you something, because you probably don't know this, but ski jumping is one of Polish national sports.
Okay.
Spencer is not Polish.
But since I'm Polish, I can definitely tell you that it will not end up in a backflip unless he falls and then does
and then flips.
And
then maybe, yes.
That still counts.
Torn ACL, well, I hope it doesn't end. No, come on.
No, we're not wishing that on anyone.
No.
We're not wishing that on anyone. As careful as Las Palmas win it back.
Number
Try to
3.
play it through. Koundé wins it back.
So I think it's gonna be a successful landing for Spence.
Where's
I have some news, guys.
What is the news?
Sorry. Maybe Uriol will give you the image. So right now, Dani Olmo warming up.
Ooh,
we
is
are
it Olmo
following
time?
just Dani Olmo warming up. So maybe second half could be Olmo time.
For Fermin, I'd imagine.
Yeah, for Fermin maybe. Is it Olmo time, guys? Is it Olmo time? No, let's not have the Olmo time clock explode. Ooh, a foul, a dangerous foul on the edge of the box.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
yellow cards? No, yeah.
On the edge of the box. Better than the first one. Remember that in 5th minute, Lewandowski should have free kick, but this is, I think it's closer from the other edge of the
Yeah.
box,
It's more
Robert.
central as well, isn't it?
And also, this could be a good option for a left foot player, maybe for Rafinha. The first one was for Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's a clear
this
foul.
one
That's a
could be a
yellow.
good option for Rafinha. Rafinha is talking with Casado, but I think this will be for Rafinha for sure.
Should be a yellow
1 minute and a half for the halftime. Yeah,
And
but
Dani
remember
Olmo
that,
warming up,
well, I think I
It's
can
all
ask
fine.
the referee if he has the cards with him. Well, good free kick for Barca. Rafinha definitely will be the player to shoot, so come on, captain.
Let's go, Rafinha. Come on. Rafinha next to the ball. Lewandowski there as well. A chance here for Barça. Lewandowski steps over. Rafinha into the wall. 1 minute remaining until half time. Iniesta. ¿Cuánto vamos al descanso? What is the score at half time? ¿Resultado gafas? Careful here. The
Oi.
chance for Barca. Goal kick. Fermin on the turn. Iniesta says resultado gafas. Yes. 0-0. 0-0. The Pedri score.
I was saying resultado Pedri.
Resultado Pedri. It most
Seems
definitely
so.
looks like it's going to be this.
I have to say
at
that
halftime.
I think there's no added time.
You think
because
there's
I
not gonna be
don't
any
see
added
the
time?
fourth referee. No. I think not. Well, I think maybe at least 1 minute has to be good. But no yellow cards, no added time. So in 4, 3, 1,
I
Cordero
think-
Vega, no yellow cards in this game, no added time. And Eric Garcia doesn't understand nothing. He was just shaking the hands, saying, why not? Pedri also talking with the referee. Well, we hope that he takes the cards in the locker room. So halftime, 0-0.
Yeah, I mean, he might have forgotten his cards in the dressing room, so it's handy that he can go early to the dressing room as he has blown the halftime whistle. Iniesta,
It's-
there you go.
It's technically 2-0.
It's
Un cero por cada lado.
exactly. It's 0-0 at halftime, as Andres Iniesta is indicating there with the resultado gafas. Guys, let us know. Did you like the first half? Did you not like the first half? Is it a thumbs up for you? Is it a thumbs down? For me, it's a thumbs sideways because, not a whole lot of interesting football in the first half.
No, I'm just disappointed that we haven't created anything clear. I think the efficiency that we're having tonight is 0, essentially. And I'm not.
We
I'm not
asked
happy.
at the beginning, what are you hoping for tonight? And one of the options was a better game against Rayo, which we are not getting. You, Adrian, said 3 points, however.
Yes, I did, and I also, before the game, I said that I'm afraid of this game, that it's a tricky game to be played. Even though Las Palmas is one of the worst sides in La Liga right now, maybe even the worst, just looking at the quality of football. They lost 4-0 against the second division Elche, if I remember correctly, a couple of weeks ago in Copa del Rey, and still we cannot break them, and we lost the first game. So this just goes to show that this is football, and sometimes the things that should make sense don't.
Well, it is half-time at the Gran Canaria Stadium. It's 0-0. We'll see if Dani Olmo comes on in the second half. We here in the studio are going to take a quick break to gather our thoughts, but as always, we are leaving you with the half-time quiz with our Pablo Wolves. Pablo, take it away.
Hello culés, happy Saturday and welcome back to another Barca Live half-time segment here. Hope you're enjoying the game, big game of course as always in La Liga, and a special game for one of our players. The man is this man here, Pedri. That's what today's content we're going to be quizzing you on. Of course, he's playing at his former club, Las Palmas. Hopefully it's 3 points for Barça. But we are going to be quizzing you on this piece of content here. The one-to-one with Pedri that is indeed available on Barça 1. How do you watch this content, you may be asking? I'm going to show you how easy it is right now because I get people all the time asking me, how can I watch the stuff you've got on Barça 1? Because I see You've got live games on there. You've got exclusive interviews. You've got a daily news channel. You've got all of the full matches uploaded. You've got historic games too. Press conferences, training sessions. There's so much on there. All of Barça Athletics games in 3 languages live to watch. You can see the next generation coming up. And a lot of you guys asked me, how do I access it? You can get it on your TV through your smart TVs and link it up. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to download. Simply go over to your App Store, Android or Apple. Type in Barça 1. It'll be one of the first things that come up. You hit get. It will ask you to input a verification code from your email or phone number. Once you input that code, you then open the app, create a profile, enter your name, and you are in. It's one of the most simple processes there is. I keep telling people, and once you're in, you can choose your language, of course, as to what you want the content in, and then it's endless from there on in, really. I mean, then you can just have all day, all afternoon enjoying this stuff. It really is that way, because that's what I end up doing with a lot of my afternoons. There's just so much on here that you simply can't really miss out. Daily news program too, of course. So make sure you guys are indeed tuning in. Without any further ado, though, one of the pieces of content we've recently had on there, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched it, was this one-to-one between our colleague Llorenç Tarés and this man here, Pedri. It was a really special piece of content. Of course, we had Pedri here sat on the Barça Live couch. And in today's quiz, we're going to be asking you 3 questions about that piece of content. Did you watch it? Are you up to date with all of Pedri's recent movements? Let's find out. Question number 1 then. Who does Pedri, in this piece of content, say he wouldn't let cook for him? So if someone he was asked, if someone had to cook you a meal, who would be cooking? And he said, well, I know who definitely wouldn't be cooking for me. Did he say 1, Lewandowski? He said, would I not let Lewandowski cook? Number 2, Lamine Yamal. He said, with his age, no chance. Or number 3, Gavi. Does he not trust Gavi at all to cook for him? Who do you think Pedri said he wouldn't let cook for him? So there you go. It's not who he would, it's who he wouldn't. Let's see what you guys put in the chat then, because I'm intrigued to see if a few of you are caught out here by what Pedri does indeed say in this answer. So I can tell you right now, the option is number 3. Pedri says, Gavi, no chance I'm letting him cook for me. Doesn't even mention Lamine, of course, who is 17 years old. He said, Gavi's not cooking for me. So funny answer there from Pedri for question number 1. Question number 2 then. Who did Pedri say refused to go on holiday with him? He was asked about, who would you go on holiday with in the team? And he mentioned a name, but he said, he didn't come with me. He didn't come. He didn't come in the end. He backed down at the last minute. Who does Pedri say that name is? Is it number 1, Pau Cubarsí? Is it number 2, Fermín López? Or is it number 3, Ferran Torres? So who do you think is the player that Pedri said refused to go on holiday with him when he asked him? When they seemed to have had it planned, he backed out last minute. Who do you think this player is? 3 options there for you guys to get in the chat. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's see what you have to say. Let's get a few more of those answers in. Let's get them in there. And I can tell you right now that the answer is, again, number 3. Have you gone for 3 twice in a row? If you have, you've got 2 out of 2. And can you now get 3 out of 3 on the final question? Pedri was asked, if there was a historic Barca game that you wish you could have played in, which one would that be? What answer does Pedri give? Does he say 1, it was the Wembley final against Manchester United in 2011 of the Champions League, the 3-1 win? Does he say 2, the 6-1 remontada comeback versus PSG in 2017? Or does he say number 3, the Barca 5-0 versus Real Madrid at the Camp Nou? What do you think Pedri thinks, or what does he claim is the game that he wishes he could have played in the past for Barca? Let's get those answers in the chat then, because I think we're going to have to split a few opinions here as to what game you think Pedri went for. If you have watched the content, there's a very good chance you may well have got this. Let's see then, let's get a drum roll going and let's see and tell you, can any of you get 3 out of 3? That it was indeed number 2. He says the 6-1 versus PSG maybe shows his age there and how young he is for a Pedri there, of course, picking a more recent game, but what a special game. And Pedri says, I wish I was playing in it. There you have it then. Without any further ado, we're going to show you a little bit of a clip, a little bit of a snippet from this piece of content. Make sure you go and check out on Barça 1 alongside all the other content we've got available there. Really easy to download, so I highly recommend you go and check it out. I always have it on my phone, but you can get it on the TV too, and of course on your laptops, any device that you have. So make sure you go and install Barça 1 and stay up to date with all the Barça content. I'll send you back to those on the couch very shortly, but first, take a look at a bit of this snippet of content.
La mejor de tu vida, mejor campaña de tu vida.
Bueno, hasta el momento sí. Después se tiene que ver reflejado en títulos, que es lo más importante, pero sí, de las que me estoy sintiendo más cómodo con la primera, que creo que también hice buena temporada, pero sí.
¿Fiesta de disfraces tipo Rafinha o una buena comida con amigos?
Wow, una buena comida. Comer me flipa.
¿Quién cocina?
Todo menos Gaby.
¿Y de tu familia, tu hermano?
Sí, mi hermano. O mi madre.
¿Sí? ¿Qué plato es eso que no puede faltar en casa de Pedri?
Ahora no me dejan las croquetas de mi madre, pero bueno, una cosa que me gusta mucho, la ventresca.
¿Caño o croqueta?
Croqueta.
Always croqueta. Always croqueta.
Always. La croqueta.
On my plate and on the pitch. A croqueta on the pitch is such a great move. Do you know what the croqueta is? It's like when you take the ball from one foot to the other. It's like an L.
Yeah, I go for caña all the time.
You go for caño all the time?
I love doing it, for better for worse. I wasn't quite good at it, so it's like satisfying.
I think
I love
caño
cañas.
or croqueta defines what you are as a person. So if you are a caño person, you're someone who looks for mischief.
Yeah.
And
right.
if you're someone who goes for the croqueta, you're just like
Classy.
class. Yeah, exactly.
Classy.
Class.
Is that you and I, Robert? You're the classy.
I don't
Presentamos.
know that I'm classy. I do love to watch someone do a croqueta. I can't pull it off myself, but and I do love a food croqueta as well.
I mean, the food croqueta is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we had a running joke a couple of seasons back with Spencer because he once pronounced 44 croquetas in a very funny way, and 44 croquetas was a running gag throughout the whole season. He once brought 44 croquetas to the show where...
Let's do it again.
I don't know, I was going to say this.
We should have him bring... We should bring 44 croquetas back.
Maybe that breaks the curse. What if croquetas are the answer?
Yeah.
What if croquetas are the answer?
Make him do
How do we break the curse of this first half and get a better second half?
Croquetas. No.
Do we actually have to talk about football?
I know it's so hard. The things that we're doing it right, they're not going into kind of a deep lower block, say like someone like Getafe. You know, they're leaving us space. We're getting, those crosses in, but we're just not capitalizing on anything. And those crosses or the passes in the final box just haven't been decisive either. Yeah. It's just that final, maybe putting in Dani Olmo, who maybe Fermin hasn't been, hasn't given that energy as much as he usually does. So maybe putting Dani Olmo to give that energy that maybe you expected from Fermin in the first half is the solution. Leva hasn't gotten on the end of many balls. Rafinha had a couple of chances. Obviously, the 2 free kicks in good positions didn't go our way. It's just one of those days where we're not really getting any dangerous play.
It's one of those days in which you see crosses go in and they go straight into the hands of the keeper, or they go too long, they go too high. Passes don't meet their recipients. How do we change that? Is Olmo a solution?
Well, I hope so, because for now we haven't done anything really in this game. Like, nothing is working. For the first time since I've been doing this show, I have no ideas what we have to change, because the answer would be everything. So maybe set pieces, because this is something that when the game doesn't go your way, you can always have a set piece. But then we got these corners, we got 2 free kicks from Rafinha and Lewandowski, and still nothing. So something needs to change. Olmo, magnificent player when he's healthy. Maybe he's there.
I think it's definitely time. I think.
Might be.
We're listening to the 44 croquetas rap.
Yeah. This is a wrap.
Did he once eat 44 croquetas?
Who was the best player of the first half?
That's tough.
We're giving 3 options: Pedri, Szczesny, Lamine Yamal.
Pedri. I'll go for Pedri just because he was involved in most of the play that we did going forward. Szczesny had 2 good stops, but I think Pedri is the one kind of trying to get things in marcha. That was a direct translation from Spanish. But
quick answer, because I have to go to Mark.
It has to be either Pedri or Szczesny. Let's go with Pedri.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree that Pedri is the one trying to, although Szczesny was firm at the back, and still no goals conceded, so that's good. Mark, who was the best player of the first half? Thoughts on the first half? What needs to change in the second half?
Well, I remember that in the warm-up you said to Adrian, I hope that Szczesny will... I don't want Szczesny to be the player of the match, but I have to vote the Polish goalkeeper as the player of the first half. Because he made good saves, also he gives security for the defenders, and at least for me it's the best player of the first half. He did it very well, so the other players has to improve a lot if we want to win tonight. So for the moment, for me, the player of the match is Wojciech Szczesny. If it changes in the second half, I think, as you said, Robert, in the warm-up, it will be also good news for Barça. What has to change? Well, I don't know. What I know right now is that Dani Olmo is warming up with more intensity. Remember that in the last La Liga game we said that in the halftime there were 2 players warming up, but finally there were no substitutions. But I think that for sure Dani Olmo will gonna aim, because he was starting up to warm up in the last 5 minutes of the first half. When Hansi Flick usually does it, it's because he wants the player to start the second half. So I see right now that Barca players are not on the pitch. I see all the other players who were on the bench, but Dani Olmo was all the halftime warming up on the pitch. What the team has to improve? For me, we have to play quicker than in the first half, and we don't have to be as predictable as we were in the first half. Las Palmas is defending well. It's not the problem this season for Las Palmas. The problem for Las Palmas in the last game, the special, was to score goals, but they were very quickly on the counter-attacks, with Sandro Molero playing very well, with Oli McNormy as a reference. So Barca has to improve, needs more patience, I think, with the ball. We lost many balls in the midfield. Casado played well, Koundé corrected well, Kubarsi corrected well. So I think that for not correcting, we have to keep the ball with more patience and to play better. So right now I see that the referees are going to the pitch. You cannot see right now, but if you cannot show it. So we have to say that Barca players are right now. We're going to the players, so we don't want to be banned. So I see Eric, I see Rafinha, I see Kubarsi, I see Barca players. So I can confirm, at least, guys, that I think that Fermin will be out of the team. We confirm just in a few seconds, but I don't see Fermin right now on the pitch. So maybe Dani Olmo will in on the pitch and Fermin out.
Danny's definitely coming on. It's
coming,
Olmo
yeah.
time, because we've seen him on the bench putting his jersey on. Pedri and Casado are on the pitch. Fermin we haven't seen, so we're assuming that it's Olmo time, and that Olmo is coming on for Fermin. So can we get some clock emojis, some watch emojis on the live chat? It's Olmo time, guys. Can he change the game like he did against Rayo Vallecano in his first game?
That was a really good game. That was a really good goal. I think yes.
Would you a good Danny game? We haven't had a good Danny game in the last few games. He was out injured, and he's been slow in coming back.
He was getting better, I would say.
Yeah.
So for him to get 45 minutes is another step in his recovery. So yeah, I hope so, because otherwise why would he be on the pitch? Fermin didn't do much this game, so we need some changes.
I have some comments from the live chat. Ayu says, Olmo in place of Fermin, that is what has happened. Spooky says, we have been found out. All teams will play low block against us. If we can't even break down Las Palmas, then we have no hope to win the Champions League. I have to disagree. I have to disagree. Sometimes playing against the teams who are deeper in the standings, who are in the lower part of the standings, sometimes that is tougher, because they play a different way.
Block.
They are highly motivated against you. They don't go at you in the same way as the top teams do. Yeah. And those games are tougher to break. It's tougher to get the first goal.
And they park the bus. They park the bus, which is sometimes it's easier actually to play a good team. Like take a look at our games against Real Madrid, for example.
Yeah.
They play open, so there's more space, so it's not that hard to break them. And we scored 9 goals in 2 games against them, and now after first half we scored only 1 against Las Palmas in 2 games. Well, so
Simon 90s SBA says, love is the answer.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always.
Croquetas are the answer.
Croquetas are also the
Love and
answer. Yeah.
Love and croquetas.
Let's talk about croquetas,
love and
please.
croquetas is all you need.
Remember that I used to eat after the game. No sandwich for me at the halftime, so not talking about croquetas.
No sandwich, no croquetas. We do have the croquetas wrap though in the background. One thing that is confusing to me, Mark, today, as we saw that the live chat were very obedient and filled the live chat with clocks and watches because it's Olmo time. I'm a bit confused because what time is Olmo time? Because for us here, it has just gone 10 o'clock, but for you in the Canary Islands, it's just gone 9 o'clock. So una hora menos in Canarias, 1 hour less in the Canaries.
Yeah.
What time is it for Olmo?
Goal time, always.
It's goal time, okay, okay.
goal time.
Yeah, it's time to score.
No matter what time zone you're in, it's goal time for Dani Olmo.
Okay. Okay, so it's
I hope he switched the time zones.
yeah, on his watch, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll celebrate his goal an hour later, essentially.
It's always very confusing. yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like time travel, this.
Well, I want to add something, Robert. Just talking, for example, about that kind of teams that are just in the last positions of the standings. I want to remind that, for example, Real Madrid got a draw here in Las Palmas. They didn't win at the early competition.
And they lost to Espanyol not too long ago either, another team in the lower part of the standings, though they did win today against Alaves. Here comes across by Alejandro Balde, which is headed backwards. Can Lamine pick it up? Yes, he can.
Caña.
Lamine tries to go in.
Oy.
Lamine thought he was fouled. Nothing there.
What a clear foul. Very clear, very clear. The assistant referee is just in front of him, but with respect, I have to say it's a big mistake.
There he is.
He's very
Complaint
respectful.
number two, but
with respect.
With respect,
With
yeah.
respect.
You can complain respectfully.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Rafinha through to Balde.
Complaining respectfully is the way to go.
I want to add that there are 5 Barça players warming up. Íñigo Martínez, Frenkie de Jong. I see also Pau Victor, I see Ferran the Shark, and I see Gavi.
Okay, let's see which substitutions are made.
I heard someone calling
The
you,
Barça official
Robert.
intelligence is trying to yawn, but Marc Brau is boycotting the yawning. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, Barça official intelligence.
Please don't forget about me. My correct prediction is still very much alive.
Well, I think, yeah, 3-0.
I mean, I said 4-0.
It's
so
a bit of a
I
stretch,
can't
maybe.
say anything. So I would have to root for Barça official intelligence to get my guess
2-0.
right.
That's 2-0.
No need to show off, Robert. I mean, at this pace, we've still got 2 shots on target for the last hour, give or take. I lied, there's not been an hour in the game. It feels like it though, but probably since, minute 20 that we've had 2 shots on target.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal on the right. Lamine Yamal putting the cross inside. Rafinha goes over.
Rafinha is complaining. Yeah. Rafinha is complaining about. So come on.
Oh, Balde wins it back. Balde, can he win it back? No, he cannot.
That pitch has so much water on it.
Yeah, it has a lot of water.
The ball doesn't roll.
They're like skidding.
Yeah.
Now the long switch headed away by Pedri.
I don't watch La Palma games enough to know if this is always, but it could be like when clubs leave the grass longer when they play against us, so the ball goes slower than usual.
They put so much water during halftime, I thought it was raining.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it started to rain in Las Palmas, and I was like, wait, Mark said it doesn't rain, it's just cloudy. And then I see the sprinklers.
No, doesn't rain.
No, but
So-
there's like
there was a tug.
When the ball bounces, you could see the water splash up.
But we shouldn't complain about it, because
Go on,
the conditions
Rafa.
are the same for both teams.
Oh,
right?
true,
So,
true.
Yeah, but they
we just don't play well. That's my main complaint about this game.
My main complaint would be that they are silly conditions.
yes.
Unnecessary.
Yes, of course.
Right, the ball cleared up in the air by Pau Cubarsí. Marc, remind us of who is warming up.
Frenkie de Jong, Íñigo Martínez, Pau Victor, Gavi, and Ferran Torres. Remember that the first substitution was made, was Dani Olmo coming in. Fermin was out of the game. Barça started also with energy the second half, but for the moment it seems that this game is following the same way that was in the first half.
Yeah. Fermin came out of the dressing room looking not too happy.
No, he didn't look too happy. Who will be the next substitution, Alex?
Ooh, I'm gonna go for De Jong for Casado. I
Adrian?
think, yeah.
Yeah, De Jong for Casado or Ferran for Lewandowski, because Lewandowski doesn't connect really today. He hasn't been involved in the link-up play, so maybe him. But
There was a clear tug on Rafinha.
Yeah.
Not that he was ever going to get to that cross, which for me is a factor.
Yeah.
Mark, who would you like to see? Who do you think will be the next substitution?
I think that kind of gains, it's a Gabi game. I think we need his intensity, how fast he is, so I think that Gabi could be a good option.
Okay, here's Dani Olmo. Olmo out to Koundé. Barca were excellent in bringing the ball out there. The 1-2 between Koundé and Lamine Yamal. A bit of a hopeful pass by Lamine Yamal. Las Palmas clear. Throw in Barca. Okay, let's see if Barca can grow into this second half. Waiting for a goal here. Long wait.
Yeah. There's not a lot of energy overall in the in that. I feel like this is how I'm gonna feel tomorrow in a race. Like I don't know, una lechuga.
Marek, how many 0-0 half times have we had this season? Not very many, right?
Let me count, be careful.
Okay, here's Dani Olmo to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal inside the box. The shot by Lamine goes off of Olmo. It's just one of those games. You take a shot, it goes off of a teammate.
Yeah. It's just like there's nothing clear. There's no clear shots. We've not I think Las Palmas have had La Palmas had clearer chances than we have overall.
Let's count with me. 0 goals at the halftime. Was in Vallecas.
No, but 0-0 like for both teams. For both teams. O sea, 0-0.
Ah, 0-0. Okay. Okay. Let me check.
Not very many games.
No.
Bernabeu in La Liga.
Oh.
Also against Las Palmas in the first leg.
Yeah.
And
That's probably it.
And against Alaves. 3 games.
Against Alaves, which we, we scored in the second half. That
We have to say that we won 2 games and we lost against Las Palmas.
Careful here with the long ball. Szczesny comes out of his box and it is a offside.
Okay.
It was an offside, yeah.
Yep.
But I have to say that this game reminds me a little bit about last season's games. That game played by Las Palmas of García Pimienta, they played with a very high line, and Barça was caught many times in an offside position, the same as Hansi Flick team is doing. So be careful, come on Rafinha.
Here is Balde through to
Rafa.
Rafinha. Can Rafinha bring it down? Rafinha on his chest. Rafinha trying to turn. Rafinha dispossessed. But Rafinha hustles to win it back. The poke goes over to Sandro. Sandro lets it roll out, and it will be a throw-in to Las Palmas. Not much has changed in these initial 9 minutes of the second half, guys.
Yeah. It's a really bad game when Rafinha's having a bad game.
Yes.
It doesn't happen often that Rafinha can get a first touch inside the box like that. It feels slow, it feels sluggish. There's literally just no energy. Maybe they're jet lagged.
It feels like a jet laggy
3
game.
hours. Isn't it?
It feels like a jet laggy game, though.
Okay. We have the explanation.
Okay, enough. Here is
Definitely the jet lag.
Definitely jet lag.
Barca playing from behind. Las Palmas were complaining that the ball would have rolled out. What is the key to win this game? Lamine Yamal's magic, having more scoring chances, definitely. Increase the pace of ball circulation. All three.
Oof.
But some Lamine magic would be very much appreciated.
That would be nice. I don't think the pace
The foul on
that's a
Dani
foul.
Olmo on the edge of the box. Nothing called.
Surely.
What? No, with respect, clear foul also. Another mistake.
That was
With a lot of
so
respect, but another
clear.
mistake. How many mistakes did the referee did today?
That was, respectfully,
respect.
that was such a clear foul outside the box.
I think, yeah. Anyway, on we go.
Not great.
But one thing I want to say, and I'm talking seriously, we can also complain. We can protest a little bit, but of course what we cannot do is like all the players going, complaining to the referee, shouting, say many times. And I'm talking seriously, Robert. I think that this is what the referees want. Okay, they do mistakes today. They did a lot of mistakes, but of course Barça is doing mistakes today.
True.
More than other days, maybe.
If I'm the referee today and a Barca player comes to complain to me, he's like, you're complaining? I mean, you just go and do better.
You score a goal and then you can come to
Yeah, exactly. Here's Lamine Yamal cutting inside. He gets it to Pedri on the edge of the box. Oh, the bad touch by Pedri. Have to stretch out. Barca keep the ball.
By Pedri, I mean, how rare it is.
One of our players gets the ball inside the box and there's literally 5 yellow shirts around him. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Pedri had a first touch in the box and there was literally just like 5 players.
Here's Casado. Balde with a cross into the hands of Citizen. It can get overwhelmingly yellow in that box.
Yeah, that was really intense.
There's a yellow wall, like in Dortmund.
There's also something called rookie wall.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this term.
No, I don't.
It's a term in the NBA when the rookie comes into the league and he plays double the amount of games he's used to playing at the university, and they don't have the energy to continue the season, which is what I think might be happening to Lamine Yamal, because we must remember that he's 17-year-old.
Yes, and he's
he
being relied
didn't look
upon
as
a
good
lot
lately, and he might have this kind of rookie wall that he hit, and he may he has to break it, or he has to be rotated more. That's how what it looks to me, because he went from absolutely amazing in every game to being to struggling really quickly.
Yeah, it is true.
Ooh, Lamine, lovely little turn. Go Lamine, go Lamine. Go Lamine. Motivated by Adrian's comments here. Lamine is knocked over. Oh, the referee says get up.
Oh my God!
The referee
Oh my
says get
God!
up.
Oh my God! It's
was
incredible.
literally sandwiched.
With respect, but another mistake.
Lamine stays down.
A
Okay,
clear
let's take a
fall
look
on
at
Lamine Yamal. I mean,
Oof, yes.
That was even for yellow cards.
He gets stepped on by
He
Alex
gets stepped
Munoz.
on. The Palmas player literally had no even graze of the ball, essentially. Just went straight for it.
it's not fall. It's not
That's
fall.
a
So it's
yellow.
both fall as well. So how
That's
this
a
cannot be a
yellow.
fall?
They just went for him.
How can you not
That's
see
not-
it?
I think these fouls are worse because that's not protecting the player at all.
No.
Well, the thing that we have to commend is maybe if a referee is doing bad, maybe his bosses can say to them, okay, you're not going to whistle more games. So they have to be on pressure too.
Well, that technically
But
has
with
happened to one of the referees.
with the
yes.
sports and with these mistakes. Yeah. But of course, Barça needs to improve for
Yes.
sure.
Here's Pedri.
But
here's
this was a
Pedri,
clear foul
speeding
on
up.
Lamine.
Pedri speeding up, couldn't get it to Balde. The passing just isn't there today.
Yeah.
Now careful here, Sandro trying to get past Casado.
Hombre.
Casado did very well to protect. Casado got fouled and played it quickly to Pedri. Go Danny, come on. It's almost time, come on.
One more time. Maybe not.
And Barca lose it again. Lamine Yamal hobbling.
I mean, that was just straight studs to the top of the foot. That hurts. That hurts. And that was no intention to get the ball. That was just a player putting his body in front of Lamine Yamal to stop him. That was yellow. Foul mínimo. That was the yellow.
No, that was a clear yellow card. I mean, you're a professional referee. How can you not see this foul? Amazing.
Okay, let's see. Is it likely that Hansi will make a move soon, Mark? Have you seen him tell any of the players to increase their rhythm of warming up?
No, just the same rhythm. For the moment, not changes.
Lewandowski's going to chase it here. Lewandowski's going to get to it.
Go
Go
on,
Levy,
Leva.
go Levy, go Levy. Lewandowski's going to wait for support of Rafinha. Las Palmas clear.
Hansi
play it
Flick
quickly.
got nearly kicked
By
Las
Sandro,
Palmas
yeah.
players. By Sandro, yeah, of all people.
Now Barca in possession in Las Palmas' half. Let's see if Barca can increase the rhythm. Lamine Yamal gets past this defender. Lamine Yamal can put a right-footed cross in. Go Rafinha with the header! Wide. Great action by Lamine Yamal, a right-footed cross, which is not something we're used to seeing with Lamine Yamal. Marc Brau, you were right behind it. Oof, Rafinha couldn't get his head to it right.
Yeah, it was difficult because I think it was Alex Suarez was next to him, and it's difficult for Rafinha to do the header. But I think that Barca, step by step, not a lot, but it's improving a little bit in attack.
Just a little
Guys,
bit.
let's support our team again. Let's do some Blaugrana hearts. Some Blaugrana hearts. Maybe even some black hearts in there because we're playing in the black kit today. Let's fill the live chat with hearts. I'm going to do that in a minute, but Lamine Yamal is moving forward. Lamine Yamal. Go to Danny. Danny Olmo inside. Danny.
It's time.
It's Olmo time. It's Olmo time. Vamos, Danny. It's Olmo time in Gran Canaria. Barca take the lead. We needed a Danny goal. And he's changed the game again.
He has.
The drive starts with Dani Olmo connecting with Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal driving forward, cutting inside, feeding it through to Dani, who takes it to his left, shoots, hits the crossbar, takes a bounce, and in it goes. Vamos! Dani Olmo, Barca take the lead. Fill the live chat with blue-red hearts. Marc Brau, Dani Olmo breaks the deadlock.
First goal in this new 2025 year for Dani Olmo. The last goal scored by was at the last November against Brest in the Champions League game. The last goal scored by Dani Olmo in La Liga was the early November. So finally, after at least 3 months and a half, another goal scored by Dani Olmo. You asked me, Robert, before, which time is for Olmo? What time is for Dani Olmo in Las Palmas? And I said, it's not the same hour you have in Barcelona. It's not one less hour. It's goal time for Dani Olmo. 7 goals this season and first goal in this 25 year. Maybe one of the most important goals.
What a relief. Hansi Flick's celebration. Let's take a look at how Hansi celebrated that Dani Olmo goal. Hansi looks relieved.
Pretty much. I think we all...
So does Araujo.
Yeah.
Running out there.
I think we all felt relieved.
Why don't we all fill the live chat with clock emojis as Barca attack again. Here's Alejandro Balde. Balde with the cross inside. Cleared out. Corner kick. No, Marc? Or throw in?
Yeah, another corner kick. And I think that now it's time just to put everything on the pitch because it's difficult for Las Palmas to get up and that after this goal, Barca breaks the wall also. It was just a little bit revenge. Remember that in the game played in Montjuic, Barca was always behind Las Palmas or in a draw. So for the first time this season, we are 1 goal up to Las Palmas. And I think that now it's time to increase the difference.
Okay, Pedri's going to take the corner kick. It's Olmo time in Gran Canaria. Dani Olmo has scored. Guys, you know what that means. You know what that means. Well, careful, because Dani Olmo has it again. Another chance for Barca. Here's Rafinha back into the box. Lamine Yamal is in there waiting. Lamine Yamal wasn't expecting the ball to drop on him. It was offside anyway. You know what the Dani Olmo goal means, right?
What does it mean, Robert?
Let's show it here. It means that Barca have gone from here.
A little bit higher up.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. That's it.
Hey.
That's it.
Top of the table.
There we are.
Yay.
Barca top of the table again with the Dani Olmo goal. The fist pump of Lamine Yamal. I would say don't anger Lamine Yamal.
Probably, yeah. It was a great assist from Lamine Yamal. Top of the box, basically just a short, low pass to Dani Olmo around the penalty spot. Dani Olmo with his right foot first touch, went to his left foot, tapped bins off the post, off the crossbar into the goal.
And now,
Good goal.
you know, the energy is sometimes contagious, and everybody looks more lively on the pitch. I think Olmo gave us the spark, and Lamine, just as I was saying that he is maybe lacking energy, he started dribbling past everybody.
Ooh, look at him, look at him, look at him. Twist and turn. and trying to feed it through. His pass was blocked. Now a high boot called on Lewandowski. Mark, is it the first Dani Olmo goal with his left foot?
No, because the first one in Vallecas also was with his left foot.
Okay.
True.
And it was quite similar, quite not the same because, but it was like a control with the right foot, putting the ball quickly from one foot for the other one. In Vallecas it was a shot from behind, un xut més ras, Robert. It was not from the top corner, but it was quite similar. And I have to say, I'm watching right now in my mobile phone the goal. It was a great action by Lamine, but the movement inside the box of Dani Olmo, it's such just from some of the players, a few players on the wall, with a few meters in a small space. The way he switched the ball from one foot for the other one, it's beautiful.
Yeah, technically that goal was really, really top. Lamine Yamal's vision and accuracy for the pass. He left the Palmas player on the floor with the pass, and Dani Olmo just to have that first touch, open his body out, and off the second touch, takes a shot.
First touch.
Yeah. The way he opened up his body into the space, into the box, which was already crowded, as we said.
No one can control the ball just as well as his first touch as Dani Olmo, in my opinion.
Careful here, the shot from range, wide by Sandro Ramirez.
Of course, no, but Sandro isn't scoring today.
Why is Sandro so intent on scoring against this former team?
He has some kind of motivation today.
Maybe
he's had a few chances already, but luckily none of them have been.
He just needs to
on
chill
target.
a bit. I mean, come on.
I mean, his confidence is to shoot outside the box like that.
Save your goals for Madrid games or Atletico games.
Yeah.
67th minute, we've taken the lead. Would be a lot more comfortable with a second goal because we know that 1-0 leads are very dangerous.
You would be because that's your
because that's my prediction as well.
Yeah.
I know,
Don't
and the
be
Barça
greedy.
official intelligence has predicted a 3-0 as well. So
I've gone 4-0, so I just need 3 more.
what was your prediction, Barça official
I have another good
intelligence?
stat. I have
Careful.
Sorry, it's well. I will give you after that action.
Yeah, after the action, yes, let's go. Here's Alejandro Balde through to Rafinha. Rafinha with a cross. Can he find Lamine Yamal? Lamine at the far post. Wasn't able to connect. Mark, you had a stat.
Yeah, assist of Lamine Yamal. Also 14 assists this season for Lamine Yamal in all competitions. He was tied with Rafinha with 13 before this game, but 14 assists for Lamine Yamal. Counting the lead because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 assists in 25 La Liga games.
Okay.
The Rafinha and Lamine's numbers are just... It's so impressive to have players that assist just as much as they score. It's just like so equally balanced. Literally the only player... I mean, not the only player, but the player that I've had in my vision that's had those numbers is Carola Graham Hansen from the women's team. She has the equivalent of goals to assists, and the fact that we have minimum 2 players getting those numbers is just outstanding.
Lamine.
It reminds me of MSN, where Messi, Suarez, and Neymar they kind of kept competing against each other, who will score or assist most.
Robert, you're getting called upon a lot today, are you?
Get up!
I said 3-0 Barça, damn it! What was your prediction, sorry? I said 3-0 Barça, damn it! Oh, his voice has changed.
I know.
Yeah.
It's getting angrier and angrier.
There's a free kick for Barça official intelligence. Shut up.
Yawn.
Oh, Rafinha wanted to take it quickly, and it was well read by Sandro Ramirez to win it back for Las Palmas. But Barça have a chance here. Pedri recovered. Here's Lamine Yamal trying to get it back to Dani Olmo. That pass intercepted. Lamine wins it back for Barça. Lamine going at it again. Oh, a croqueta by Lamine Yamal. Lamine.
Dios.
Lamine is motivated. Lamine to the far post for Lewandowski. The header into the hands of Jasper Cillessen.
Lamine Yamal just left.
Rafinha is Rafinha is in anger with Lewandowski because Rafinha thought he was in a best position to shoot. And I have to say that Lamine Yamal in attack mode. So he doesn't care about nothing. He wants just to attack, just to score, just to fight. He's desperate with the referee because we can confirm again that he has not cards for the moment. And Lamine Yamal is like in attack mode that we took many time. I don't see Lamine in that way, but.
It's like that player that we used to have that you never wanted to anger him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't make the beast angry.
Yeah.
It's the mischief of kind of
You got
wanting
me.
to prove
You got me, Robert. This is what I want to mean.
Look at my Ronaldinho socks. Do you like my Ronaldinho socks? Iniesta's joining in on the samba.
he's a bit stiff.
A bit stiff, yeah, but. Iniesta did all of his dancing on the pitch. Ooh, there's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Up in the air. Mark, you... careful, because Las Palmas want to run. Sandro Ramirez through. Good recovery by Paco Barsi. Mark, you said at the beginning of the second half that we weren't allowed to mention croquetas, but that ban... we lift the ban on Lamine Yamal, right? I mean, Lamine Yamal can do as many croquetas as he wants.
Yeah, and also Pedri, and we have a lot of Barça players that can do croquetas. Barça is in a good moment. Of course, Las Palmas is defending well, but as I said, Barça needs to score the second one. And I think we are just in right time. It's just the moment, not to suffer more, because I think that Las Palmas, if Las Palmas resist for the next 5 or 10 minutes, it could be a very tough end of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. We need a second goal.
We do need a second goal, just to kind of seal it through. Because Las Palmas, I mean, we've seen them have good counterattacks this entire game, so just one counterattack can literally just ruin our top of the table.
I'd love a Lewandowski goal.
It would be good.
I'd love a Pichichi goal. Here's Balde going forward, down the middle.
Balde
Balde, what are you doing? Here's Balde to Lewandowski. The shot by Lewandowski, high.
That was the one.
That was the one.
That was the one.
Balde.
I thought Balde was going to go for it.
As a number 10 or...
Yeah.
it was number 10 basically.
He wasn't offside, Lewandowski.
No, not at all.
Attacking midfielder center, Balde, that's a new one.
That's a new one. Well, he used to be a left winger, as he said on the Origins program that we've got on Barcelona.
Attacking midfielder.
Careful. Las Palmas, Koundé defending. Good defending by Koundé. Mark, the game has definitely opened up since the goal. Las Palmas have to go for it.
Yeah, but I think that they will try to play in the same way, just 5 or 10 minutes on Dani Olmo. But why is not a yellow card? So I cannot understand what is the referee doing with the cards.
Non-existent.
It's like this round, they said we cannot protest. We can't protest. Okay, we don't have to protest, but not protesting, it doesn't mean that you can make as many mistakes as you can.
Dani's not getting up. I mean, he got stepped on hard there.
No, the Palmas player didn't even go for the ball. That was straight body in, studs out to the Dani Olmo's ankle and foot. That was not... that's a bad intention foul that deserves a yellow.
We're just seeing the goal again. The maneuver of Dani Olmo inside the box in that
in
tight
such a tight
space.
Yeah.
Wow.
He opens, because his first touch opens the body into a space that only he can see. I mean, he had like 3 players around him, and he still managed to open up his body in his first touch to have a shot on goal, or to score a goal on his second touch after that.
Okay, Barca in possession, just over a quarter of an hour remaining. We're 1-0 up, which means we are top of the table. It's not been the most inspiring of performances. Second half has been slightly better than the first half. Barca are having a lot more of the ball.
Better.
Yeah,
way better.
It's had a goal.
Yeah. But we also show more energy, more will to play, and finally some passes are connecting, because in the first half nothing really worked.
And we've already doubled the amount of shots on target we had in the first half.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going well.
2 more.
And there are 15 minutes remaining.
Well, at least Las Palmas has stayed with the same 2 shots on target. since the first half. And that was the foul on Levy. A bit less dangerous than the one on Dani Olmo right now.
You cannot
but
just go in like that.
I mean, the liberty of Las Palmas players to go in any foul that they want without really having any.
Well, I mean, they have surely found out by now that the referee has lost his yellow cards.
Yeah.
And they're taking advantage of it.
I start to believe he really did.
Yeah. Maybe he left them on the plane flying to Gran Canaria.
True.
Maybe he's
it seems like he's thinking, I will put everything on myself just to know exactly Barça is protesting or not. It's like he's doing this. But I have to say that Barça players are very good with this. They complain a little bit, but not. We are focused on we can control. Guys, new player. We are in Canary Islands, so we have many water around us, and we are in Atlantic Ocean. And which kind of animals are in the oceans?
Oh, are we getting a shark attack?
So, a shark. A shark is coming. A shark is coming.
I don't like the options that we're offering, guys, on
exactly.
how will this game end. I don't like it. I want a clean sheet.
Do we just
I'm going
assume?
2-0. I'm going with my prediction. 2-0. Not option 1, not option 2, not option 3.
Off the book.
You know what? I don't mind.
Ferran and Frankie. Ferran and Frankie will be the two new players on the pitch.
The 2 Fs.
I'm gonna go.
I don't mind. 1-2 is fine.
I want at least one more goal just to secure the 3 points for us to go stay top of the table. I would love 3 more just to get my prediction right, because I don't know when the last time it was that I got my prediction right.
The 2 Fs are coming on, and I'm not referring to anything that was said in the Osasuna Real Madrid game.
What do you mean, Robert? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I thought it was all respect.
All respect, yes, I know. Yeah. A disconsideration with a 2-game ban. Same stadium.
Respectfully.
But in the same stadium, if you touch your nose when you've been sent off, that's 3 games.
It's 3 games, yeah.
It's very insulting to touch your nose. Here is Barca losing possession and Las Palmas driving it out. And Sandro Ramirez dispossessed by Rafinha. Good effort by Rafinha, who gets it to Alejandro Balde. And there are on our screens Frenkie de Jong and Ferran Torres, the 2 Fs, the Shark and Frenkie, ready to come on. Don't think Frenkie has an animal associated to him.
Don't think so, no. It would be like a teddy bear.
Like a teddy bear. Careful there, the ball goes off of Balde's back. Kubarasi clears.
The thing with Las Palmas is like we're struggling so much to break them down, but their style, I mean, they have no shape right now. Like their shape is non-existent. So the space is there, but it's like they just suffocate. They basically just like follow the ball wherever it goes.
This team is just so hard to watch. It's like what I said before this match. That's like one of the worst-looking teams in La Liga, and it's just, I mean, I would hate to be a fan of Las Palmas.
Right now, they have a chance here. The cross by Sandro Ramirez, and it's cleared away by Kubarasi. I don't like the territory that this game is in.
No.
Careful with the cross.
Rafinha.
It goes off of Rafinha, who trucks back defending. Valiant effort by Rafinha. And it's a corner kick to Las Palmas. Mark, the substitution, I guess, will happen after the corner kick.
Yeah. Ferran and De Jong are ready to go in, but Hansi Flick will wait until the corner is given. So, Jan Martin also is warming up with the other players.
Incoming cross, careful there, cleared at the near post. Who can win it back? It's played to Sandro. Sandro with the outside of his boot, the cross inside, shot blocked, and there might be a penalty inside the box. No, the Las Palmas players are adamant that there might be a handball. Alex Suarez is shown a yellow card.
He has a card.
Can confirm that the referee has yellow cards.
We can confirm that,
Not
there are yellow cards, and they are saying that it's handball.
But we have to watch at the VAR. Okay. You have the replay?
We're not gonna. We have the replay. Okay, wait a minute.
Nothing.
There's offside anyway.
Offside.
Nothing considered.
It's offside.
It goes off of Eddie's head, right?
No, I think it was his hand, but I think it was his hand when he fell.
Okay, let's.
Or was it the
We're
second?
not going to see anything with that replay. Okay.
It was handball from.
For Sam.
Yeah. So they were correct in the end. I mean, there was a
It went
handball.
off his back.
Yeah. He's not even looking at the ball.
I think Alex
No,
Suarez was offside
I
anyway.
thought that the
Yeah.
referee.
Is it offside, man?
I think that the referee has the decision made, but not yet.
When the cross comes in, I think there's offside.
I think it's offside.
But it's handball.
Yes, with Eric with his back to the ball. I think Alex Suarez is offside anyway, though.
He is.
The VAR is just reviewing.
It's a handball, but Eric has his back to the ball. He's not looking at it.
Eric, it touches Eric's arm. He's got his back to the action, to the shot. But if Alex Suarez was onside, you could argue that, yeah, it should be a handball.
We have to say that Del Cerro Grande is in VAR, and we know that with this referee he has some problems to put the line. It happened in San Sebastián.
I want to.
No, the referee has to go to the VAR. The referee has to
Is
go
it not
to the
a handball by
VAR.
Alex Suarez?
It is in the first play.
He brings it down with his hand.
It's a handball offside. In the first play.
There's a yellow card for Frankie de Jong, who's not even entered the game yet. Okay, let's see what they show the referee.
Aye, but if you show that angle, obviously. But the thing is that Eric is not even.
But the referee and all the stadium is watching just this only action.
But Alex
So
Suarez,
no offside.
Alex Suarez was offside, and he.
No Alex Suarez handball. But it's not clear. So it's just between the arm and the back. I think it's not definitely very, very clear.
Yeah, he's gonna review it.
I
now.
think he's offside anyway.
He is offside.
He's offside anyway. What are we looking
But
at?
remember that Del Cerro Grande is in VAR.
He's offside. Oh,
No, they're watching if there's handball. No, they're watching. No, more replays. More replays.
Because
We are
there's-
watching
we're
in the
seeing,
stadium
we're seeing,
also
Matt,
the
we're
replays
seeing.
of the offside. Okay.
It's offside.
yeah. They're saying that if Cubarsí touches the ball as it goes in,
No,
I don't think Cubarsí touches the ball.
no, and it's a handball anyway.
And there's another handball after that.
No, Kubasi
Offside. Don't suffer more.
Offside,
Offside.
it's clear.
Offside. Offside. Well, let me
why
say
did it take so long?
something.
Why
Let
did
me
the
say
referee
something.
have to make? Don't they have the lines?
Literally.
Yeah.
Fine, because that
Literally.
was so
But-
clear.
Let
Do
me
they
say
not have the
something.
lines?
For me,
But
What is
for
VAR
me,
doing?
no,
You
but this
review
Del
the
Cerro
offside
Grande
before the
who has.
handball.
Yeah, but Del Cerro Grande has big problems with the line. And I prefer the referee to watch the action on the screen and decide that the got all the power. I don't know if you follow me. Okay, maybe it's not necessary, but I prefer the referee watching all the action. And I think that first they put them the image of Eric Garcia. Maybe, okay, it's handball. They're watching. It's handball of Alex Suarez, and then he's watching. He touched the ball, nothing, so it's offside. I don't know if I explained well.
It's offside. It's handball by Alex
Yeah.
Suarez as he brings it down.
That's the thing that like, you start with the third relevant
Why
image.
start with the third
in
image?
phase.
Why start with the third image? Why create confusion?
Exactly. It's like.
Why,
but also-
why is the referee
I
deciding
was
that
gonna
it's
say,
offside?
But why is it going to VAR if it's offside? Shouldn't that have like that offside should have been the first thing to look at, and then you look at the handball. You look at Cubarsí if he touched it, and then you look at the Eric Garcia play.
Mark, are they chanting Pedri Pedri?
I cannot swear.
I
I
think
cannot
so,
say.
because-
It sounded
I
like
cannot
it.
say.
Because he's coming off.
Okay, Lamine Yamal taken off.
I see that Lamine Yamal is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferran de Jong. And you have to help me. I'm just too far
Yeah,
from the
Benito's
action.
come on. Pezzolesi's come on for Viti.
Yeah, Pedri was out, and as you said, better than me that I'm here just live. Pedri was out, and yeah, the stadium sang Pedri. 5 minutes remaining, guys. I think we have to reconnect everybody. 5 minutes to go, but I think for sure today we will have more added time in the second half. We were safe, but as you say, Robert, this is a clear offside. We have a referee with problems of this in the VAR, but I think that they're just reviewing if Kubarsi touched the ball or not. And this is not clear for the VAR, and they prefer to put.
Why does the referee on the pitch have to decide that?
Yeah. Like the VAR assistant should have decided that was offside.
Yeah.
Point blank, like period.
Okay. Well, we've got. Yeah, they wanted respect and all that, and all they're going to get is noise. Basically. Because they decided also to show the third action.
Yeah, first.
Creating confusion.
Which is obviously going to be the controversy.
If you put the third play, then it's clear penalty by Eric Garcia, but then you cannot do it. You have to start
from the beginning of the play.
From the beginning of the
You're not showing that Alex Suarez handballed it to bring the ball down. You're not showing that there was offside previously.
The whole situation was
like
just
the VAR
ridiculous.
assistants, like if it wouldn't have been offside, if Kubarsi would have touched the ball and there wasn't a handball by the Las Palmas player, then you could take that image of Eric Garcia to the referee on the pitch. But
now, of course,
it should have never gotten to that point.
Now, of course, the headlines are going to say that VAR saved Barca when there was offside.
It was very clear offside.
Yeah.
It was clear.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
We're looking at the lines now.
I think that
the
today
whole
it's
shoulder
very important
I think
to listen
they
to the
should
audience.
separate,
Remember? Sorry, Adri.
You were saying, Mark,
today
sorry.
it's important to listen to the VAR. It's important. La Liga publish every kind of action when the referee is talking with the VAR, and I think that today could be very important just to understand what happened.
Yeah. It's just they didn't help not to create confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
they made it more confusing for themselves.
Which is literally the opposite of what
you
VAR is
need.
meant to be.
They were more confused than us watching the game, which was, to us, it was all very clear.
Yeah. Oh,
the through ball to Ferran by Rafinha. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of added time because there's been substitutions, there was the goal, and now there was all this confusion with the disallowed, or the non-penalty.
It'd be nice to get the second goal just to be able to seal that and be release the tension over, especially what's the tension on the pitch right now between the players.
Here's Olmo. Olmo back to Frankie de Jong. Now Balde. Can we just get a second goal and end this, please? Please. Koundé back to our keeper Tech. De Jong, Olmo, first touch looking for Casado. 88th minute. Las Palmas playing from behind.
So important, guys. Very important this game, guys. We have to go with everything.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Heading into the Tuesday game, which is something we probably didn't need, the intensity of Atletico late on Tuesday night, but that's what we got. Here is Barca attacking. Rafinha knocked over. Rafinha back to Lewandowski. The ball gets to Cazador. Here's Frankie de Jong out wide. Ferran Torres, the overlap of Alejandro Balde. Balde with the cross inside. No one there to meet it.
Oh, that ball was just asking for someone to tap it in. That was a really good cross from Balde.
How much time will be added on? 5, 7? I mean, I would say.
I'll go 5.
Not many substitutions.
I'm going to go 6.
Not many. Not many windows.
Robert, you're going off the book a lot today.
Yeah. I think 7's too many.
Yeah, I would say 6 too, Robert.
I'm going to go 5.
Might be 7.
Might be 7. I don't. I mean, it felt like we were arguing if that was a penalty or not, or offside or not, for about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Here's Rafinha. Rafinha inside cross. Ferran Torres at the far post keeps it back in.
8 minutes.
I think it's 8, and for me it's too much.
How many? 8.
8 minutes. 8. For me it's too much. Wow. Too much.
Where did the 8 come from?
On. What is this?
8 minutes.
We didn't
Thanks a
get
lot.
anything in the first half.
Yeah, maybe we're getting what we didn't get in the first.
It rolls
We don't
over
need
to
it
the
now.
second.
We don't need it. Thank you.
No.
Okay.
Right, Kubarsi with the anticipation. And Las Palmas will play from behind. Lewandowski goes to put pressure on Jasper Sillerson. Ball headed on. Sandro was offside.
Again.
Offside.
Sandro
Well,
frustrated.
for sure, we have to say that Barca was playing very well, or maybe better than the first half, but after the action of the VAR, just like it's survival mode. It's survival mode.
Yeah. I mean, when the refereeing is like that, you have to survive.
This turning into a bit of a nail biter.
Yeah.
This one. Let's.
We have anything but secured this match.
Cazador.
Oh, come on.
Cazador comes in, wins it back. No. Foul called against Koundé. A chance for Las Palmas at the set piece.
I'm nervous, guys.
I'm nervous too.
Oh.
That was a Jules Koundé foul on Marc
On Marc
Casado.
Casado, yes.
Okay, the second foul was
The second
an actual
foul was
yeah.
clear by
was very
Koundé as Las Palmas will feed it in. Come on. Dead ball opportunity for the home side for Las Palmas. In comes the cross. Careful there. The ball up in the air. The volley! Blocked by a Las Palmas player. It was a dangerous shot by Sandro Ramirez and he was blocked by his own teammate.
Yeah, luckily. I think that was going on target.
Now Barca can win it back on the counter-attack.
Control
Ferran
it.
Torres trying to stretch out to win it. He couldn't get there. Full state. Back
Full
to
shot.
Jasper Sillerson. What is Sandro complaining
what's
about?
I don't even know.
Sandro's
We are lucky that his teammate got in the way of that. I think that was going on target. Don't know
yeah.
if that would have gone in, but it was a good volley. We need to secure this game like now.
I'd like this game to end now.
Foul.
Kubarsi trying to clear.
Yeah.
Kubarsi clears for a throw. And guys, we need a
Cool,
lot of support.
cool,
We need
Kubarsi.
blue and red hearts on the
Kubarsi.
live chat. Give us some blue and red hearts.
Cool,
Some blue and red
cool,
hearts.
cool,
Do it. Do it.
So modern of you, Robert.
Yeah, there we go. I learned how to do it.
So modern.
I can't. Wait.
You can't.
Wait.
1-0, 5 minutes remaining. Mika Marmol with the
You
throw
can
in.
go for the modern. Ooh,
Look.
he's
Look
got
at
it
that.
down.
Look. I'm multitasking.
Offside.
Offside.
5 minutes remaining. I'm just remembering the words of yesterday in the first question of our colleague Marta Mauricio. A short but very, very important sentence that Hansi Flick. That kind of games against Las Palmas could decide the championship, and I'm
Yep.
just thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I mean, now, top of the table, I mean, 1-0 is kind of scraping through. I think we still only have 4 shots on target, but
Okay, 4 minutes left.
it's fine.
Guys,
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Okay. A foul called in favour of Barca. Eric Garcia going tech. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, 4 minutes remaining.
I think that the positive is that we haven't
Gerard
played
Martin will come in.
Okay, final sub for Barca. Eric Garcia plays it
what a
forward.
touch.
What a touch by Rafinha on the right flank. Rafinha looking for somewhere to pass the ball to. Ferran Torres on the edge of the box. Here is Frankie de Jong. If we get a second goal now, let's close the game up. Rafinha's going to feed it out wide to Jules Koundé, and Barca playing around with the ball. Here's Frankie de Jong. Frankie back to Cazador. And Cazador to Koundé. Dani almost available. There goes the ball. Dani protecting it. Dani trying to turn. Gets it to Cazador. Incoming cross. Lewandowski's going to chase. Rafinha will win it back. He gets it to Ferran Torres. Go Ferran. The Shark. Finally. Ferran the Shark makes it 2-0. Ferran the Shark. Ahí está el tiburón.
Ahí está.
Barça, Marc Brau, Ferran Torres seals the game.
Ferran and Dani Olmo doing the celebration.
We can breathe. We can breathe. We said it that we are next to the Atlantic Ocean and there are too many sharks here and the most important shark is with our team. So Ferran the Shark scored his 11th goal this season, but something very important, 6 in this 2025 year. So he's on fire, Ferran the Shark in the second one. Great press by Barça, great press by Rafinha, but it was absolutely unbelievable the way that Ferran with his left foot put the ball with a big force just in the goal. Great goal of Ferran Torres, and now we can say we're gonna get the 3 points away again.
That's it, and Gerard Martin is going to come on for Rafinha. Final sub for Barça.
Yes, secured that. Rafinha
goes off the opposite side. Let's take a look at the reaction of Hansi Flick to that Barca goal. That's it. That's it. The Flick reaction there. And guys, 2-0. Fill the live chat with shark emojis, please. Please. Shark emojis, shark emojis. Luis Minor says you can always count on the shark. Thank you, Ferran the Shark. Thank you, Ferran the Shark, for allowing me to be able to sigh at the end of this game.
Yes, I think that's we can actually calm down before the final whistle.
There you go.
That was very much needed.
I feel like I just ran 10 kilometers, honestly.
I'm gonna feel like, yeah. I mean,
I feel like I ran the 10k. Yeah. Chesney off his line.
Oh, little cheeky header.
Hey, Barca official intelligence, I'm not hearing you now. I'm not hearing you now.
Oof.
I'm not hearing you now.
You got one up over Barca official intelligence.
I'm 12 seconds away from
that cheeky smile.
I'm 12 seconds away from beating the Barca official intelligence.
Cheeky.
Barca official intelligence has got nothing to say now.
Nope.
Barca official intelligence had predicted 3-0. I predicted 2-0.
Barca official intelligence 0. Roberts 1.
Today, at least, yeah.
At least.
I think globally, it's still beating me.
Not by a bigger margin, I think, isn't it? No. Barca official intelligence hasn't been sharp lately.
Right, Mark. Final seconds.
Final seconds, and let's go with the third.
Oh, could we go for a third goal? Is Lewandowski to Dani Olmo, Balde inside the box.
Oi.
It's one back by the Las Palmas defense, and I'm not going to say I'm unhappy about that.
I know you're very happy, Robert, right now.
But come on, finish the game. Why are we still playing?
Yeah, why are we still playing this?
I don't. Yeah. 1 minute for the goal is fine.
End of the game, guys. We won, and we are still the leaders of La Liga.
Vamos. An important win for Barca at the Gran Canaria Stadium. That is the end of this game. Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres both came off the bench to secure the 3 points for Barca.
Robert.
I know, Barca official intelligence, I know.
Okay, I mean, there was a server error when making my prediction. It is not an accurate representation of how I feel about this game.
Well, make up your own excuses. Make up whatever excuses you want, Barca official intelligence. I got it right, you didn't. Guys, very quick thoughts because we have to go to the post-game show.
I'm relieved. I think relieved is the right way to put it. It wasn't the best match, but relief. Top of the table, 2-0, clean sheet. Happy.
Adrian?
Relieved and also a bit exhausted.
I'm utterly
Really?
exhausted,
Yeah.
guys.
It was such a tough game to watch.
I would like everyone on the live chat to give us some blue and red hearts to celebrate this Barca win on the live chat, and remind you, of course, that we are going to the post-game show. We are going to show you highlights, interviews with the players, reactions. We'll hear from Hansi Flick as well. We'll go to his press conference. We'll vote the best player of the match. It's an important night. We're still the league leaders because we won in Las Palmas. And before we go to the post-game show, of course, we need to resolve the Spence mystery, the Spence skiing mystery. We showed you a video of Spencer skiing, doing a ski jump, and we're now going to resolve how that ski jump ended. Guys, shall we play the video? There we go, and from there we'll go to the post-game show. And there you go. Good landing by Spencer Siegel. Post-game show. Stay tuned. An important win for Barca at the Gran Canaria Stadium in not the best of games, but the 3 points were what ultimately mattered. Barca top of the table again after Atletico de Madrid had made the leap earlier on this afternoon. Now Barca go back top after this 2-0 win in Las Palmas. Goals from Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres in the second half. We will be hearing from the protagonists in this post-game show. We'll be showing you the highlights, so stay tuned because it's a night to be happy. Alex Ibaceta, Adrian Bialkowski, we did suffer a little bit more than we were probably expecting.
Yeah, definitely. I think we were suffering from slowness, from fatigue and sluggish. We did say it was kind of, we hit a wall essentially at this point of the season. The last couple games haven't been the most exciting, sort of say. We didn't play bad. I think that's kind of a distinction that's quite clear. We didn't play bad, we just didn't do enough, essentially, because we kept possession. We intercepted most of Las Palmas' counterattacks. We did fine, we just didn't do enough to actually get an interesting match and get a lot of opportunities, clear opportunities in the attack. But overall, 3 points secured, which I think is, no matter how we do it, as long as we got 3 points today is what matters.
Adrian, Las Palmas had warned us at the Olympic Stadium at Montjuic of what they were capable of, and today they put up another good fight against us.
Yes, but the word was revenge, and we got the revenge, and we're back on top of La Liga table. I wanted to say that the real hero tonight, though, is Alex Ibaceta, who had to run for this number 3, and we got 3 points. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
So maybe
It's the cause and effect, essentially.
Yeah.
You were the MVP tonight.
Although we are not third in the table, just to be...
but three
but we know who
points.
is.
Yeah.
3
We know
points.
who is.
We know who is right now, yes. They will play
mention
tomorrow. We play tonight. We beat Las Palmas. Let's take a look at the highlights of this game. Let's show you the goals which came in the second half after a first half of not a whole lot, really. Pedri going back to Gran Canaria, and the game which started with this message: respect referees, respect football, because it's getting a bit out of hand, guys. A good save by Szczesny. Yet another clean sheet for our Polish keeper.
Yes, that's true. He's growing. Every game he's becoming more used to our way of playing, which he was not used to before.
Yeah,
So.
he made 2 big saves, essentially. It was 2 shots on target from La Palmas, and I mean, luckily he didn't have a lot to do. When he had to come out high, he did it really well. So I agree. He's getting a lot of confidence being on the team now.
There was no call on that tug on Rafinha, and with Dani Olmo having come on in the second half, here was the moment that unlocked the game. Lamine Yamal with the drive, cutting inside, the assist to Dani Olmo, and in very tight space, Dani Olmo
That pass from Lamine, right
taking
there.
it from right to left, the finish, blasting it off of the crossbar, guys. Top quality stuff.
10 out of 10. I mean, this pass right here from Lamine Yamal, and then the first touch, woof, cut it back in, weak foot, woof, top corners. That's what you do. That's a training
So
goal there, and
it's just so easy, You pass to me, I pass to you. That's all there is. But to make it look so easy, it takes a lot of skill, talent, and preparation.
Lamine
there
Yamal
it
had
is,
some
there it is.
bright moments in the second half. A croqueta included. The header by Lewandowski ended in the hands of Silas, and Lewandowski had a couple of chances in this game. This one went over the crossbar. Our Pichichi did not score tonight, and this was the most confusing moment of the game, because Las Palmas claimed that there was an Eric Garcia handball inside the box. Indeed there was, but before that there was an offside that had to be reviewed on the screen, on the pitch.
which I don't
We
really
also
know why.
think that there was a handball by Alex Munoz as it was brought down, and ultimately it was deemed offside.
Because it was offside.
Because it was offside.
Look at that.
What a ridiculous situation that was.
It was a worrying, ridiculous situation. Ultimately, the situation was disregarded because of the offside, and Ferran Torres, who'd come on in the second half, came on and scored a wonderful goal. The recovery and pass by Rafinha was sensational, and Ferran the Shark.
Guys, 2 goals off the bar today.
Yeah.
Don't know if you noticed.
That came off of the bar.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, I didn't have much hope for that, because his first touch was actually quite bad. And because the first touch came out bad and it was bouncing, that's where he got the volley out of.
It reminds me of his bad first touch against
Against Borussia Dortmund. Yeah. No, and he admitted himself.
I was at this game, and I still don't remember. Yes, when Inigo Martinez was like, "What are you doing?" And then he scores the goal. So it was like that.
Right, well, Marc Brau standing next to the scorer of Barca's first goal, Dani Olmo.
We are next to the first scorer of the game. First goal in this 2025 for Dani Olmo. It's Olmo time, Dani. ¿Qué tal? Bona nit.
Hola, bona nit.
It's Olmo time,
Good
no?
evening,
És
Olmo.
l'hora del Dani un altre cop.
It's Olmo time, no? Yeah, I'm really happy to be back and to be back on the score sheet, to win. It's a difficult place to come. It's a difficult rival. I'm really happy to take all 3 points home.
Camp del Rayo, però també feia temps que no marcaves. És el teu primer gol del 2025
Obviously,
i un partit que
it's
estava
a
molt
game
difícil,
different to
molt
the one
important.
against Rayo, but I'm sure you're happy to score your first goal of 2025. Yeah, I'm really happy to score. I'm ready to help the team 100%, and I'm really happy to help and win, which is the most important thing.
Cosa que és el que t'ha demanat el míster.
You came on in the second half because something had to change. What did the manager ask of you? Well, he just wanted me to do what I always do, to operate in between the lines, to connect with Lewandowski, to connect with Rafinha and Pedri. You know, all we needed is to connect a little bit, and there you have it. These types of games are really testing you, but the team is showing a lot of character. Yeah, Las Palmas are a complicated rival. They've got players with a lot of quality, but I think we had the adequate quality to keep going, to combine in the end and get to their area. And in the end, we got to the area. Final one. How do you value the importance of going back top of the league, 5 wins in a row in the league? Well, in the end, what we want is to keep winning. We want to stay top of the table. We want to finish top. It's what we expect of ourselves.
The words of Dani Olmo, one of the best players of Barça today.
Look at Marbrau going Catalan, Spanish, English, dominating all 3 languages. Dani Olmo looked very pleased.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not be, essentially? The game was dead, essentially, before he came on at halftime. He comes on, he makes an instant impact, and the players around him kind of reacted to him as well. I think he knows that as a player, you know the impact that you had, and obviously the players around you are happy for you, essentially. We've been praising that the entire time, so he's going home happy today.
Adrian, you said during the second half that Dani Olmo has got the best first touch in the team.
In the world.
Oh!
In the world!
And I keep this opinion because you guys remember last game what he did.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't remember, but it was like this first touch against Bayern Munich. I went back when he was playing in Germany. It's just the way he just knows how to touch the ball when he receives it is, I think he's the best in the world in that. And that's what makes him a really special player when we lack space. And this was the game that we really lacked space because it was all very so condensed. Las Palmas were so low. That's almost necessary.
He was definitely necessary. Let's go to the Gran Canaria Stadium. Marc Brau, we did say during the game what mattered most today was the 3 points, and Barça ultimately got them in a game which was tough, but yeah, objective accomplished.
Absolutely agree. I think that Dani Olmo said very well. Also, the team today showed some character, some intensity. It was not maybe one of the best game of the seasons, but I think that this is a kind of game that shows that the team is growing step by step, better than in the first part of the season than that kind of games. It wasn't the same exactly, for example, as the game we played against Getafe, but the way that fought, the way that the team played in the last minute, I think that it has to make us very about the future, because we have a very good squad, not only from the lineup. Today Dani Olmo changed the team coming from the bench, also Ferran the team coming from the bench scored a second goal. Today it will be difficult to give the points of the player of the match, but as we said just at the final part of the game yesterday, Hansi Flick, and we will ask him after that, said that kind of games can decide championship, and it seems that the team got very well the message.
Thank you very much, Marc. When you've got reactions, when you've got interviews, when you've got protagonists, let us know and we will come to you. In the meantime, let's show a second round of the highlights of this game, of this 2-0 win. A round of highlights in which we'll see that not a lot happened in the first half. If we've got the highlights, let's show them right now as we wait for players or Hansi Flick to go to Marc Brau. The game that started with that message: respect referees, respect football. And honestly, Las Palmas had better chances than Barca in the first half, guys.
Yeah, it was. I think that was the worrying bit at the end of the day. We were getting we had 71% possession in the first half, but Las Palmas they had the dangerous chances. We were dominating, we were attacking, but this was probably our clearest chance at the first half. But yeah, Las Palmas was I wouldn't say the better team, but they had clearer chances.
I would also say that.
Let's go to Marc Brau. We'll move the highlights to the small screen. Marc Brau has a protagonist with Hansi Flick.
As usual, after the game, we are next to our coach with Hansi Flick. Hansi, how are you?
Good.
You said yesterday that kind of games can decide championships. It seems that the team got really well the message.
Yeah, I think I missed today maybe 5-10% from everyone. So it was not our best match, but the important thing is the mentality we had. We defend well, and everyone was included in the defending, and of course we scored 2 goals and had a clean sheet, and we fly back 3.5 hours with 3 points, and this is good.
One of the important things that you always said in the press conference is that you have a lot of players that can play from the starting 11. Today, the 2 scorers coming in from the bench. It's important also that kind of players that we are really connected instead they're not playing from the starting 11. So you have a very big team and a lot of players ready to play.
Yes, of course. It's important for Danny. I think also for great, but also for us because important goal and Ferry. He's in the past matches they really score a lot of goals, so for us, very important player.
The last one, you said that another clean sheet, 4 of the last 5 games. So how happy are you with this stat?
Really good, but I think so. We said always that we want to learn, we want to improve, and after this match, we have to improve a lot.
Thank you very much, Santi. The words of our coach, same mentality as always. Happy. We have a long flight, 3 hours and a half to go back to Barcelona with the 3 points. Happy, but we have to improve a lot. Words not mine. Hansi Flick.
Hansi, always an honest man, as we're seeing Ferran Torres' goal there to make it 2-0 after the confusion, after the non-penalty, after the offside. Complaints will come, of course, from the Las Palmas coach, Diego Martinez. Dani Olmo was considered the MVP of the game. Hansi Flick saying there that he missed 5 to 10% from each player today, from everyone today.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah,
there was kind of a lack of, I think energy is probably the best form of it. It was fine, we were passing the ball around. I personally think the pitch didn't really help with the water lodge in terms of the pace of the ball moving around. But it's just, I feel like we didn't have any energy. And the second half we did improve on it, but starting the game like that, it's hard to build that momentum going into the second half, even as much as you do want to do it.
Reactions of Hansi Flick, who must have suffered today, Adrian.
We all did. So I said that I'm relieved and also exhausted after this game. So I can even start to imagine what Hansi Flick lived through throughout this game. But that's really interesting is that Barca struggles against these really weak teams and plays the best football when it comes to the best teams. And this was another example of that. So this is something that we need to work on in the future.
I think it's probably time to vote player of the match, right? While we wait for more protagonists, let's go to Marc Brau if he's ready. Marc can give us his votes for player of the match. If he gets interrupted by a player coming to his position, well, feel free to interview him, of course. Marc Brau, player of the match.
Difficult today. I cannot talk as loud as I used to because I have Las Palmas playing.
Well, I said at the end of the first half that maybe Chesney deserved these 3 points, but it's difficult because, for example, Pedri played very well, but I give many times votes to Pedri, so I will give no votes for him today because I want to give 3 points for Olmo. I think he changed a lot the game, not only with the ball, with the goal, always with the ball, the quality that he showed, the way that he pressed. So he deserves at all these 3 votes, 3 points. So first goal of the year for him. So he deserves it a lot. 2 points for Lamine. He assists Dani Olmo, but he changed also the game in the second half. The character, the mentality he showed in the second half, the attack mode, instead he received many falls. He was just only going ahead. So I think that 2 points has to. And I want to give 1 point to Cubarsí because I think that with only 18 years old, the strength that he showed in defense in the worst moments of the game, I think that deserves at least 1 point for him.
Thank you very much, Mark. Let us know if anyone else comes to your position. Those are Mark's votes. Adrian, go with yours.
Quite similar. So Olmo number 1 just because he scored such an important goal when nothing was going right for us in this game. So Olmo for the goal and for how amazing that goal was. But also Lamine Yamal, 2 points for him because he actually was the spark. When Lamine Yamal started playing well, everybody suddenly started playing well and had a high energy. So his energy just emanated to the rest of the team. And 1 point for Pedri, as always, because he's our brains. He's the general right now. And if Pedri doesn't play well, nobody does really. So that's how important he is.
Alex.
I went with Dani Olmo for the 3 points. I mean, he did score the first goal, but I think that goal was really, really important to get the momentum going. It was kind of the before and after of Dani Olmo today, I think, personally, in this match. So the importance of the goal, but also the importance of what he provided for the rest of the team. It was that spark that Adri said came from Olmo. Pedri, we mentioned it in the first half, he was kind of the one player that was trying to get things going. I mean, there's only so much one player could do, but I think Pedri is always really important to kind of keeping any kind of momentum in any game. Obviously today he was at home, so he had maybe a bit more of a motivation to do a little bit better, but obviously in the first half as well he was fouled a lot, which I think says a lot about how many times he touched the ball. Rafinha, he got the assist. His assist for Ferran Torres was very smart when it was a first time ball, but then I think he got into the game probably not as much as he wanted to. There's a few passes, one to Ferran that could have been really, really good, but also off the ball, his captaincy today showed a lot, especially when you're going up against a referee that you're disagreeing with a lot. I thought he stepped up for the players and kept the cool, so I think that's important.
Okay, let's go to Marc Brau before my votes. He is standing next to Marc Casado.
Yeah, also he deserves points for being the player of the match, coming back for the starting 11. Estem al costat de Marc Casado. Marc, què tal? Bona nit.
Bona nit.
Ha costat guanyar, i més encara amb el que havia passat a la primera volta. Semblava que
a big win tonight, especially after what happened in the first game against Las Palmas, of course.
Sí, crec que la primera part ens ha costat una miqueta més. Crec que
yeah, I think we struggled a bit in the first half.
Una mica imprecisos, crec jo, amb l'últim pas.
We were a little bit imprecise in the final pass.
També ha servit per tenir més espais a la segona part.
I think in the second half we had a bit more space, and in the end we managed to score.
Aquest Marc Casado que ha hagut de salvar accions al límit corrent cap enrere.
We saw the Marc Casado, just pushing to the absolute end as always. Yeah, I feel comfortable doing that, I play, I'd like to play like this, and I like to play to the limit. I'm careful though, because I know I can get sent off, But I want to always keep pressuring the rival. These are the sorts of games that, of course, can win you titles. It's games like these where you've got to dig in against teams who defend well. Does it feel like a big win? Yeah, I think we had opportunities in the first and the second half. I think the team right now is in a really good dynamic though. These are the games that often are really difficult, but in the end we went into the game with a lot of confidence, and in the end we got the 3 points. Mark, the last question in Spanish. This league gives you big 3 points to stay top of the league. Yeah, the most most important thing was to keep getting 3 points. There's still a lot of the league left to play. The most important thing is to focus on ourselves, to come to these sort of stadiums and just get the 3 points, stay focused and get 3 points.
The words in Catalan and in Spanish, maybe in the future in English, of Marc Casado, talking about the importance of winning tonight the 3 points.
Thank you very much, Marc. What are we thinking? We're getting more reactions, Marc, or will that be it for today?
Well, let me ask you just for a second. I think Eric, yeah.
Maybe
Eric.
Eric.
Our press officer, Pau, tell me that maybe Eric. So we will have a wait just a few seconds.
Okay, we will hang on. In the meantime, I will give you my votes for player of the match. I'm going against what you guys said. I'm going Lamine Yamal. 3 points for Lamine Yamal. I think today he was quiet until they woke him up, until they woke the beast up and they stepped on his foot and he was unhappy about it and he decided to do something about it and he drove the ball forward, he cut inside and how about that assist to Dani Olmo? It was just a wonderful find inside the box. Then Dani did the rest, of course, but Lamine Yamal gave us some moments of magic in the second half and he proved that he can be the difference maker. So for me, that alone gives him the 3 points. Dani, of course, came on in the second half and did change the game as well. He scored the goal which broke the deadlock. It was a wonderful little manoeuvre inside the box. So that is 2 points for me. Szczesny, another clean sheet. He made a couple of good saves in the first half. He was convincing at the back. He directed his defence well. Credit also to Eric Garcia and Pau Cubarsí, paired at the back. So 1 point for Wojtek Szczesny for me. That means that the total votes for player of the match are as follows. 11 points for Dani Olmo, 7 for Lamine Yamal, 3 for Pedri, 1 for Szczesny, Rafinha and Pau Cubarsí. There you are, player of the match. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's take one final look at the highlights of this game in which Barca beat Las Palmas 2-0. A game of match day 25 in La Liga, which means that there are 13 remaining in the league. It's still long and this could go until the very end.
Yeah, a lot can happen in 13 matches, especially when we're so tight at the top. It's what we're 1 point away from Atleti in second, so the fluctuation could go really, really fast, and it's a lot to ask for a team to win all 13 games from now until the end of the season.
But also important what Dani Olmo reminded of is that we depend on ourselves. We no longer have to count on any other team to drop points. If we play as well as we can and not lose basically against Atletico or Madrid in the important games, we'll be able to win La Liga, and that's the ultimate goal.
Let's marvel one final time at that move by Dani Olmo in una baldosa, as they say here, on a tile. Look at the movement, right to left rather, and the final shot. Oof.
That was inch perfect off the crossbar into the goal.
And this is what I meant. Lamine Yamal activated there by being fouled relentlessly.
I'm getting really hungry.
You need a croqueta.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too after seeing all these croquetas, definitely.
That croqueta there was just absolutely outstanding. Left the player on the floor, got into space, got a shot, got across into the box.
It was not Lewandowski's night. He had a couple of chances. This one went over the crossbar. The previous header went into the hands of Jasper Cillessen. This was the most confusing moment of the game. Las Palmas players wanted a handball adamantly, a handball by Eric Garcia, but prior to that, there was an offside. There was an offside, and that was the ultimate ruling in this action. So what happened after was
the shark happened.
What happened after wasn't important in that action. What happened after in the game was that the shark finished that convincing fashion. A fantastic left-footed strike by Ferran the Shark to make it 2-0 for Barca.
That was like an anger strike. the way he stroked, like, I mean, that went off his laces just seamlessly, but with the intention behind that, it was just outstanding. Deserved that goal at that moment. Really, really, really good. I think the highlight for me was Ferran and Dani Olmo doing the Dani Olmo celebration together at the end. I thought it was really cute.
It was about time for both of them. 2-0 win for Barça. While we wait for Eric Garcia to go to Marabrao's position, a reminder of what the table looks like. Right now, after this win, Barça in first position with 54 points after 25 games played, followed by Atletico Madrid, who played earlier on this afternoon and beat Valencia. 53 points for them. 51 for Real Madrid. They play tomorrow. They could tie us at points, but we have a better goal difference than them. Therefore, we would stay top of the table. Athletic Club closing those Champions League positions with 45 points. Still a game in hand as well. They are followed closely by Villarreal. 44 points for them. They've played their game already. Rayo Vallecano have 35, and they are right ahead of Mallorca, who could leap in front of them if they are to win their game. Betis in 8th, Celta in 9th, Osasuna in 10th. Let's look at the bottom half of the table, which right now has Las Palmas just above the relegation zone with 23 points, tied with Valencia. They've both played their games this weekend. Alaves have dropped into the relegation zone as well. Espanyol climbing up in the standings after their win against Alaves, and Leganés are lurking around there as well. Valladolid rock bottom with 15 points. Guys, Tuesday, Atletico de Madrid.
Yeah.
Copa del Rey semi-finals.
Going there. Have my ticket already. It already came to me in the email, which is quite nice. It's gonna be a tough one. And Atletico is not a easy team by any means to ever play them. But now they will be even more motivated to kick us out of the Copa del Rey, but I think it will be a good game. First of all, an open game, not like that one that we just saw, and hopefully a good result for us.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I think this month for Atleti just turned into a very difficult month after the Champions League draw.
They have
that
a terrible schedule, right?
Real Madrid. So I think for them, I think it's a matter of how they're going to face this game. Looking forward to the rest of the month, but obviously it's against us. And I think Hansi Flick said it. What was it? Was it the pre-match? He's like, we're Barcelona, and everyone always wants to beat us. It's going to be a tasty match, and I think it's going to be hopefully for the better of kind of waking us up. As we said, we haven't really been at our best for the last few matches, so hopefully that kind of restarts everything that we loved about the team so far this season.
I'd like to see a bit of a sense of revenge in our players after what we saw in the Barça Atletico game in La Liga, the last game of 2024, one which we lost in the last minute. Sorloth goal in the 96th minute was 1-1. I thought that obviously it came in a run of games in which Barca got 6 points out of 24.
Yeah.
But that was probably the best game out of that run of 8 games.
That game.
Exactly, we were better than Atletico de Madrid. We were better in that game. We deserved more. It was the most unfair result of the season, I think. Atletico de Madrid managed to find ways of scoring 2 goals. Barca should have easily won that game.
Yeah, we were the better team for the entire match. I remember that. So I think that's why it was so frustrating. If we lose to Atleti, we lose to Atleti. If we deserve to lose, you don't accept it all, obviously, but you kind of just deal with it. But when you lose being the better team for the entire match, that's when it hurts. And obviously, it is Copa del Rey, it's not League, but I think it means just as much. It's another trophy at the end of the day, and at the end, I think the people want a quadruple.
Yeah.
And also there are 2 legs this time, so we are going there to Metropolitano.
Very far apart, though, because the first leg comes this week and the second leg doesn't come until the beginning of April. The schedule does get intense, though, now with the following run of games, because we have Atletico on Tuesday. Then we go to next weekend. If you haven't heard, they've changed the date of the game. Okay. Let's go to Marabrao, because He's with Eric Garcia, and I'll give you the update on the change of date after that. Let's go to Brau.
Yeah, you don't have to run, Eric. Has corregut bastant el partit. I said him that he ran a lot of the game. Next to Eric Garcia, al costat d'Eric Garcia. Eric, com valoreu aquesta victòria? Patida,
Eric, how do you value this victory? Hard-fought victory, but as the manager said yesterday, these are the victories that give you the title. Yeah, obviously, we lost the 3 points at home against them. You know, it was a long victory. We weren't very precise in the first half, but in the end, we get the 3 important points. These sorts of games, like the ones against Getafe, like the ones against Las Palmas at home, you know, the sensation is that, you know, it doesn't quite come off, but you kept going, got the goals. Yeah, you know, we also kept a clean sheet, which is really important. You know, they've got a lot of space up front as well, Las Palmas, so we've got to be careful at the back always. You know, perfectly though, Olmo and Ferran both scored off the bench. Obviously, how did you live through that possible moment of the potential penalty? You know, well, really, I knew that he was offside beforehand anyway. It's true that he does shoot and then it does hit my hand, but you know, I don't know why they called him to the screen when they knew it was offside, but you know, these are things that happen. Eric, another clean sheet, 4 clean sheets in 5 games. That's also important to stay top of the league, right? Yeah, at the end of the day, it's, you know, what I was saying. I think we've got a lot of talent. We've got a lot of dangerous players who have a lot of goals with them. I think in defence, you know, we're making ourselves really strong too.
In English, Eric, if you can make a resume, so what happened tonight here in Las Palmas, how important was to win tonight?
Well, I think the first half we were not our best level. We lost a lot of balls, easy balls. They did a lot of transitions. I think the second half we changed a little bit our way to attack. We lost less balls, and then of course, you know, we have a lot of talent up front, and yeah, important 3 wins.
The words of Eric Garcia. He has to run, and me too, because the flight is going direct to Barcelona and it's 3 hours and a half, and I want to sleep at home tonight. So bye-bye, guys. 3 points at home. Let's gonna see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, Marc Brau. And before we go to listen to what Hansi Flick had to say, just let me finish on what I was saying. Next Tuesday, Atletico Madrid. Next weekend, they've changed the date of the game. It was initially Saturday, now it's Sunday. Sunday, 4:15 at home against Real Sociedad. Then the following Wednesday, Benfica, Barça. Champions League is back for Barça. Round of 16 in Portugal. Following Sunday, probably 9th of March, or could be Saturday. It probably will be Saturday because the Champions League game is on Tuesday, so pending confirmation, we face Osasuna probably on Saturday the 8th. Then Tuesday the 11th, we've got a game against Benfica, 6:45 local time. That's a bit of a strange kickoff time. And then before the international break, it's Atletico Barça again, this time in La Liga. So it gets intense, guys. We had fun, we're exhausted.
Yes.
3 points was the most important. And
3 points and go home.
Go home, yeah.
Essentially.
Yes, we did our jobs. It wasn't easy with some problems. Alex had to run for the win.
Yes.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck with your 10K tomorrow.
Thank you.
Guys, it was a pleasure having you here.
Of course.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
And we'll see you on Tuesday, Coolers. We'll see you on Tuesday for the Atletico game in the Copa del Rey. 9:30 kickoff, so we'll be here at 9 o'clock. Let's go to Hansi Flick. Bye-bye.
Del partit d'avui.
I wanted to ask you about the imprecision up front.
You got the 3 points. We saw like a hurried team. Everyone was a bit speed up, imprecise passes. What's your conclusion? Why has this happened? Thank you.
It happens sometimes. So I haven't thought that it happens today. But we have to accept it. At the end, we scored 2 goals. We take 3 points with us, and the 3.5-hour flight back. It's much better with these 3 points.
Marta. Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon en directe al Barça Jugar Ragu. Què us ha donat Dani Olmo i com d'important és tenir-lo a aquest nivell per lluitar pels títols de la temporada? What did Olmo give to the team today? And how important is to have him back at this level for the fight for the objectives this season?
Yeah, he scored the first goal, and this goal was very important for us. So I think what I have to say, it's really we defend well. Everyone was included in the defending, and this was really good. So I think we learned a lot about this defending the goals. Again, a clean sheet, very important. But at the end, it's like in the first half I missed 5-10%, maybe some percent more. But it's about the positioning, about the passing, and all these things. And I think was not like we can do, and we have to improve a lot after this match.
Adrián. Hola, mister. Buenas noches. Adrián Albets, en directo para el larguero de la cadena SER y Carrusel y Mogul de SER Cataluña. You looked worried at the first half. I don't know what did you say to the team, to the players during the halftime, and if you saw exactly the reaction that you expected in the second half.
Did you saw it from here?
Sorry?
Do you sitting behind me or?
Yeah, close to you.
Close to you. Okay, close to me. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. I was not happy in the first half with the first half, but at the end, what are we doing in the halftime? So we show them some situations, what we can do better, and of course then we speak about the first half, what we are doing not so good, what we have to do better in the second half, and this is what's important. And the players are doing good, and I think they are also not happy with the performance, but I think very happy with the 3 points.
Alfredo.
Hi, Mr. Alfredo Martínez, Onda Cero. ¿Por qué eres tan difícil a Dani Olmo comenzar los partidos en los últimos tiempos?
Why is Olmo not starting in recent weeks?
Start the games in the last matches, only play second half. What's the reason?
No, he was injured. Okay, he was injured, and this is also the other players. Maybe they are one step. Higher with the fitness, with everything, but Danny is very important. So we need also to give him some minutes to adapt this, and this was today. And of course we are happy for him that he scored the goal, and I think it's also was a good sign also for himself. But I'm also happy with Ferry, because Ferry scored a lot of goals, and he's on the bench, and it's not so easy also for him. But they are doing good. They are doing good. They are always an option for a starting 11.
Hi, Hansi. Hola, Hansi Elena Condis de la cadena COPE. I've just heard that you've said on TV that you are tired after this match. Too much suffering today, too much suffering last day against Rayo Vallecano?
No. It's just at the end, we had 6 points for these two matches, and it's good. This is good. We are happy. So it's normal that after this match, maybe I'm a little bit tired. But we're happy. We're happy. We are now still on the top of the table, and this is a good situation. And but of course, we always said that we want to improve, that we want to be better, a better team. And I think today we have to improve a lot.
Raúl.
Hola, Hansi, ¿qué tal? Raúl Fuentes de Radio Marca. Today, this night, another clean sheet. Is the fourth in the last 5 matches, the clean sheet. What is the reason for this improvement in defense?
No, it's. I think everyone shows his responsibility for that, and so we have 4 center defender, and they are really on a great level. But also the fullbacks are good, so everyone on this position is good. But the number 6, the pivots are doing a great job today. Casa did a great job, and it's good. Petri also. Petri is unbelievable. I want to give him a rest for some minutes to take him out, and
But also, of course, Petty you always need on the pitch. But we decided today that take him out because we have an important match also on Tuesday.
Última pregunta, José. Hola, Hansi, José Álvarez para el Chiringuito. 116 goles en 38 partidos.
116 goals in 37 games. How would you define your team? Or what do you think they can improve in?
116 goals in 38 games. How you can define your team, Hansi, and what thing you can improve on this because it's going really well.
Yeah. I think in the first half, so in some situations we can do it better. The attacking and also it's about the last pass, about the positioning, and also about to occupy the box. And this was not good. So we also need players in the box in the right position. It's not always in the midfield where we build up. It's also very important in the box, and I'm not happy about that. And this is where we can do it really better.
Okay, thank you. Muchas gracias, mister. Muchas gracias a todos. Buena nit, buenas noches.